I just realized my mic was muted. We're good though. It was only the first couple seconds. Hey there everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Pubo Rama, and in today's live stream, I will be grinding out the Hangar. And that is because it is double money. So we're going to go over to online. We're going to play GTA Online. I'm excited. I spent a lot of money today as well, so I want to try and earn some of that money back. For any of you that read the title and you're like, wait, the Hangar is not ×4. So, as I pinned in the comment, basically, last month, GTA Plus, the whole month, ×2 money on Hangar sale missions. But that means that 1 out of the 3 weeks, Rockstar, or not Hangar, sorry, Bunker. So, all of last month, the Bunker was ×2 money. The final week of last month had ×2 money for anybody. So with ×2 on GTA Plus and ×2 on the Bunker, it was ×4. And that's why I was able to do over a $6 million sale mission in a public lobby. So I'm hoping that because the whole month of March, it's March, right? Yeah, I always forget what month it is because I don't pay attention to the months. But for the whole month of March, it's ×2 money on the Hangar. So what I'm hoping and expecting is that for the final month or the final week of March, we might just possibly have ×2 money on Hangars for everybody. And then that means for GTA Plus, you're going to get ×2 again, so ×4, which means I could make upwards of 15 million on a single sale mission in my Hangar. That is why I want to grind this ahead of time. So if Rockstar does indeed make the Hangar ×2, I can instantly make a video on it day 1 doing a sale mission rather than having to fill it up and kill myself over the entire night. So that's how my plan is working there. You guys can obviously understand where I'm coming from. Now let me pull up stream chat, which should be here. There we go. You should be able to hear me now, right? Yeah, you definitely can. Okay, let me get some background music up so that you guys can hear the game. And let me, so the audio, yes, okay, the game audio is fine. So let's get some gaming music in the background. Let's do this. Let me make sure that's not too loud. That is pretty loud. That should be good about there. If the music's too loud, you can let me know. Also, if you do want to join the Discord server, link is in the pinned comments. Okay, we got all that set up. And let me pull up chat. Let me just finish reading the Discord servers. Alright. And boom, boom, boom. And the last one, okay, Ren is actually in the stream chat, so I don't need to text Ren anymore. Hello, Renler. Alright, we're all good. So how are all of you guys doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. There's already 65 of you watching, which is kind of wild, because I started the stream 7 minutes ago, so welcome to anybody that's new to the channel. Welcome to anybody that is old to the channel. Hope it'll be ×4 for a week. I hope so too. I really do. So first thing we're gonna do today is head over to the Hangar. By the way, what do you guys think of my HSW vehicles? I'm gonna have a video up on this car maybe tomorrow. This is the Sentinel XS. I already recorded it. The problem is I don't want to post like HSW video, HSW video, HSW video. I just want it to be, you know, HSW video one day, a couple days later, another HSW video. But this is definitely a car I'm making a video on because it's the only street car which can turn HSW, and it's incredibly fast, and I think it looks amazing. I don't know what you guys think about BMWs, but I love the look of the Sentinel XS. It's got a bunch of liveries, so I'm going to be posting a video on that later this week. I might make a video on, like, the 5 fastest HSWs or something like that. I don't know. I already did a whole HSW breakdown, though, so I don't think I'm going to focus too much on them at this point. So yes. Also, let me know what you guys think about my customization on garage number 2. So I spent literally an hour. Discord was like broken today for no reason. So I spent literally an hour upgrading. I'm going to do a video on all of the police cars. I had $470 million in my account before I bought the police cars. Now I have $400 million. So in the past 2 days, I spent over 150 million on this account on getting all the HSW and then all the police cars. And we can see all the police cars here. So we got the Coquette, we got the Willard Outreach. You can let me know which of the police cars you like, if you like or dislike any of the styles. We got the Terminus. I didn't realize this, but you actually can put armor plating on the Terminus, which is really nice. I think that looks sick too, the Terminus. We have the Impaler LX. We have the FX here. Yeah, the Dominator FX. I tried to make this kind of a incog car. Like, this is a cop car, but you wouldn't be able to tell. But as you can see on the dash there is obviously police equipment. So I wanted to make, like, kind of an incognito cop car. Then we have, like, an old sheriff's cop car. I think this one actually looks sick. We have the Dorado. We've got, like, a racing one, which I think looks epic. And then we have the Gauntlet, of course, the Gauntlet Interceptor. And then we have the final two here. I made, like, just a normal-looking car for the undercover. And then we have the Park Ranger car here, which I actually think looks sick. You should get race room. I'll thinkler about it. So we are going to head over to the hangar. Not the Mackenzie Field hangar. We are going to go... There you go, Fort Sancudo. I have so many properties. It's very annoying to scroll through all the properties in the game, because I have so many. What type of crate am I going for? So what we're going to do is the most efficient method in the game. The most efficient method, which I will make a video on probably later this month as well, due to the fact that we are probably going to see ×4 money on the hangar. I'm going to pre-plan this. I'm going to pre-plan all this stuff. I'm going to be really putting in a lot more effort in the GTA than I have been in the past, especially because the channel's been doing pretty well over the past couple days. But the goal is we're going to do the 2 #1 earners. So I think it's narcotics and chemicals. Race room is free. Interesting. Hi, poor. You calling me poor? But yes, if we go to source here, we're going to do narcotics and chemicals back and forth, back and forth. If I actually go to sell, you can see I've already done this. I have 4 chemicals, I have 4 narcotics, and then I have 3 crates, tobacco and alcohol, and jewelry and gemstones, and that is because of the fact I've been using Rooster in the background. So what we'll do is have Rooster. I wish you could choose... I don't think there is a way to. You guys can let me know. Is there a way to, like, select multiple different types of crates you want to sell? Or do I have to sell each one individually? Because that's kind of annoying. Each type of crate individually. Either way, we paid Rooster. He'll be back in 48 minutes. Is the music too loud, by the way? If it is, let me know, and I will turn it down. Okay. Let's hop into our vehicle source, or not our vehicle, our hangar. All right, let's do a land. I'm doing all medical supplies. The only reason I don't, so the reason it's more efficient to do, let me also call out, I'm going to use the, where is it? Is it destroyed? Ah, the Raiju, there it is. I'm going to use the method where you source one, source the other, source one, source the other. Because, sure, you're not getting that 70% bonus, but I'm also not waiting 4 minutes a pop, right? So there's 50 crates in total, and Rooster is sourcing, I don't know how many for me, but Rooster's sourcing a decent amount for me. And so alone with Rooster, it's going to take me like maybe 4 hours to fill my hangar. I don't know what the exact math is. So it's probably about 5 minutes a mission. There's 50 missions in total, so it's 5 times 50. So that's 250 minutes. There's 60 minutes an hour. 6 times 2, 2 hours is 120. So it'll be about 4 hours of sourcing to fill my warehouse if I'm sourcing them 5 minutes a pop, back and forth, back and forth. If you add on an additional 4 minutes of waiting, what you're going to end up having is instead of 4 hours, it's going to take 7 to 8 hours to fill that hangar. Go to Richmond. Where is that? Okay, so it's going to be 7 to 8 hours to fill that hangar. And what that means is that now you're doubling the amount of time it takes to fill, but you're only getting a 70% bonus in the sale mission. So technically, you're actually losing about 30% profit. A 70% bonus doesn't mean much if it's taking you 100% longer to source. Does that make sense? You know? So think of it like that. Be smart on how you source. Work smarter, not harder. Just because the number looks better does not mean it's actually better. So realistically, if you're fast at sourcing, it's going to be much, much more efficient to ignore that 70% bonus. When I saw someone, I know how to skip the cooldown. Yes, there is a way to skip the cooldown, but I don't remember how. And it's a lot more effort to do it like that than it is just my way, when you just go back and forth. And then what you do is you sell. So what you do is after you get 25 crates of the one type, you simply sell those 25, and then you keep going back and forth, until you have, you know, 30 of one type, and then you sell again. And then you just keep doing that over and over and over until you have 50 of one type. If that makes sense. So what I'll do is, ideally, I'll probably have about 20 narcotics, and I'll have about 20 of my chemicals. And then I will do a sale mission, because I also have Rooster getting me crates in the background. So I'll do a sale mission, and I'll sell those 20 narcotics. And then, after selling those 20 narcotics, I'll go back and forth once again. And then what I'll have is, like, 40 and 10. So that'll be the goal. And then I'll sell the 10, and then I'll keep going back and forth, until eventually I basically just only have chemicals in my warehouse. I wish Hangar was normally ×2. As I said, I do think that it will be at some point this week. It's just not right now. Also, the Raiju is the most efficient way to do these missions. By far. The Raiju is the most efficient way to do these sourcings. And the reason why is because with the Raiju, you fly so much faster than the Oppressor. The Oppressor would have taken me, I don't know, another 40 seconds to complete that. I've never said the Hangar is fun. It's not incredibly fun, I will agree. It's kind of a boring business in that regard. But it's not terrible. So what we're going to do is, instead of waiting 4 minutes, all we're going to do is we're going to hop onto the computer, and then we're going to go to source, and then we're going to instantly start up narcotics, land, and just like that, we get to start our next source. Now, because these crates are free to source, you can also be smart about how you do it. So this one wants me to go to El Burro Heights, and this is the sucky location. See that? We're not doing this. So what you're going to do, online, find new session, invite only. Because I set my spawn location to the Hangar, it's going to take literally 10 seconds to load me into my Hangar. It's going to spawn me right inside the sleeping quarters. And just like that. Also, Ren, if you type something, I can make you a moderator on the stream. But just like that, now I can hop back down, and then we can start it up again. Sparrow's better? Definitely not. I can prove it to you. Like, if you don't believe me, I can actually set a timer. We'll use the Sparrow for the first mission, and then we'll set a timer for the second mission, and we'll see which one completes faster. So here we go. Service vehicles, Kosatka, Sparrow. So when we get the next Sandy Shores mission, I'll use the Raiju, and we'll see how fast the Raiju completes it. But let me hop onto my phone. Let me pull up my clock. Here we go. And stopwatch. Okay, reset. All right, start. There you go. Let's see how long it takes me to do this mission with the Sparrow. Trust me, the Sparrow's great. It flies fast. It's one of my favorite vehicles in the game. I think the Sparrow's better than the Oppressor in a lot of situations. If you look at my channel, there's many videos where I'm literally just, like, edging to the Sparrow. But at the same time, while the Sparrow is absolutely amazing, the big downside of it is the fact that it doesn't fly as fast as the Raiju, and it takes a little bit longer to land. When I use the Oppressor, I can complete it in 3 minutes. Depends what. You won't be able to complete every mission in 3 minutes. Obviously, there are certain ones which take a little bit longer. We'll see how quick we can complete this. Like, the Sparrow is faster than the Oppressor. It flies faster. Right now, I'm going about 160 miles per hour. The Oppressor goes about 132. So I am getting here much faster than the Oppressor Mark II. And we have to continue flying. So we can see this mission here. There's no helicopter in front of us. So that means that the helicopter spawned in either Grapeseed, or we can actually see the helicopter. So it's that little black speck right at that mountain in front of me. So we're going to fly over here. Then we got to find the... I will give you it as soon as I finish this source, Ren. Alright, so now we gotta find the crate, which I don't see just yet. Oh, I see the crate. Okay, so now we gotta come down here with the Sparrow. And we're gonna land on the crate. Oh. Okay, there you go. We got the crate. Fly it away from the enemy so I don't get shot. And now we're on our way back. So that's pretty quick so far. We're at 1:40. Now we have to lose the cops, which does take the longest time. Even if you try to use CEO abilities, you cannot call Lester. You cannot use CEO abilities to get rid of the cops. Which is actually kind of annoying, I'm not going to lie. It is a little annoying. It ain't. It times 2 for GTA Plus. What is? Sparrow, you just land. You don't get out. Oh, I know. You don't have to get out of anything. You don't have to get out of the Raiju either. Only for that mission, because you have to destroy the generator. Sparrow could be better than the Mark II, at least. Yeah, the Sparrow is great. Like, people really underestimate the Sparrow and its capabilities. It's fast. Oh, don't tech. Okay, we're good. If you fly too low, obviously the cops will see you. But we're heading back. Right at 2 minutes and 20 seconds so far. Well, you might have been right about 3 minutes, but depends which mission you're really doing. Rigged cheating battle exposed. That's great. By the way, if any of you have questions or comments you want to ask me, let me know. As I said in the pinned comment for anybody wondering, the reason why it's titled ×4 is basically hopium for if they make it ×4 later this month, which I think it will be. So, I mean, if you want to hate on me because I titled it that and you clicked on a stream that took 5 seconds out of your life, I don't know what to say. Alright, so we're going to land the Sparrow here, and the reason why is because it's going to despawn if we spawn inside the yellow circle. So, 3 minutes, 6 seconds. Pretty quick. Not bad at all. So now what we'll do is we will despawn. Well, actually, we don't need to despawn the Sparrow. But I still will probably despawn it, just in case my helicopter gets destroyed, or my Raiju gets destroyed, because I do need it. But let's head back up here and into the planning screen. Alright, let me give you add as moderator, standard moderator. There you go. Should I sell my oppressor? No. The oppressor's still great. Just because the Sparrow is good does not mean the oppressor is useless. There are many situations where the oppressor Mark II is really, really good. It's a lot more nimble than the Sparrow, which is obviously very, very nice. Polito Bay. Yep, nope. Load into a new lobby. As I said, whenever you get the stupid barge mission, just load into a new lobby. It takes more time to do the barge mission than it does to load into a new lobby and just start up another source. Like, that's a fact. It takes me 20 seconds to load into a new lobby and then just start another source, and it takes me like 5-6 minutes to do the barge mission, because you have to go on the barge, you have to pull the lever, you have to then bring the stupid sub over to the shore and then destroy the truck, and then you can bring the crate back to the warehouse. That sucks, when you can just do the Sandy Shores one, or you can do the other ones, and it's a lot easier. There you go, Sandy Shores. So we go back to manage vehicles, and we call out the Raiju. So let's see how fast we can do this in the Raiju. As I said, 3 minutes on the clock for doing this in the Sparrow. So make your bet in the comments, guys. Do you think it will be faster for the Raiju or the Sparrow? My money's on the Raiju. I'm not going to start the stopwatch until we get into the Raiju, because I didn't start it until we got into the Sparrow either. So once we get into the Raiju and its engine started, I will start the stopwatch, because that's how it ideally would be normally when it's parked right outside your hangar. Thing is, the Raiju is a lot more expensive than the Sparrow. That's true, but that doesn't really matter too much to me, because I already own it. So obviously... Alright, so I'm in the Sparrow, or the Raiju. I'm going to start the timer now, and let's activate speed mode. Here we go. Alright, try not to hit that post. I don't think that pole does anything, but it's better safe than sorry. Don't want to smash into a light pole and immediately die. Sparrow is still one of my favorite helicopters. I mean, it is my favorite helicopter. Before the Sparrow, I used the Volatus a lot. It is the service vehicle, sorry, my brain went there. It's in SecuroServe CEO vehicles, and then it's the Volatus. It's actually faster than the Sparrow because it flies upward, and it goes about the same speed, so you never have to slow it down. So it's a big advantage there. I'm in Buckethead. Just imagine special cargo at ×4. Oh my god, if Rockstar does that, it would be insane. Okay, so once again, the helicopter, as we can see, has not spawned here. So we are going to fly to the next area. I can't see where the helicopter would be because it's a little foggy out. But I don't know where it is. Is it over here? Yep, there it is. Okay. Alright, here we are. And I already see the crate, so we slow down the Raiju. And now what we have to do is we have to tap the Raiju right into the crate, just like so. Then we bring it into the air, put back on rocket mode, and fly back to the warehouse. So, how confident are you in saying that the Sparrow is faster than the Raiju? I'm telling you, the Raiju is the quickest way to do these sources. You're not going to beat it in an oppressor. You're not going to beat it in the Sparrow. It doesn't matter what aircraft you use. And the reason why is because you just fly this much faster. We're at 1:50 on the clock, and we're almost back. Now, losing the cops will obviously take a teeny bit of time. And, by the way, you cannot fly inside of the military base while you have cops on, because they will murder you. And, well, not just murder you, but they will be aggroed on you. So you have to wait. When you leave sessions, you need to respawn, making the time slow to get it. Not really. It's still much faster. This is way faster. So we gotta wait right here. Count the time spawning it. Spawning what? The Raiju? Why would I do that though? Normally my Raiju would be parked right outside of my it'd normally be parked right outside my hangar, so that wouldn't really matter. We just gotta wait to lose the cops. There you go. And then we're just gonna pull out the landing gear. There we go. And done. Let me set the stopwatch. It is quicker. It's not that much faster. 2 minutes and 50 seconds. But we had to wait a decent amount of time once we got back for us to lose cops. If we didn't have to wait, we would have beaten it by about 30 seconds. So, obviously, a Raiju, which can fly at 230 miles an hour, is going to be faster than a helicopter, which can go 160. That's just a fact, right? And especially if you have the missions that are in the city, it's going to be even faster. So, I don't really think that's much of an argument there. Supersonic jet versus small helicopter is like hydrogen bomb versus small coughing baby. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's obvious that a jet is going to get there faster than a helicopter. I agree that the Sparrow is incredibly useful, though. If you don't have the Raiju and you want one of the cheapest grinding vehicles in the game, the Sparrow is going to be as effective as possible. But this is what I mean here, right? My Raiju's right outside the hangar, so I don't need to wait for it to spawn in. It's just here. I start the mission up, and I'm already on my way. So it's not like I have to, you know, this is probably getting quicker in the air than my Sparrow would. Because the Sparrow is a helicopter. The blades have to start spinning before you can get into the air. So there's not much of a comparison, right? There really isn't. The biggest downside of the Raiju is that if it gets destroyed, I not only have to wait to call it back in, but it can only get called in at certain select areas. So realistically, you're going to call in the Sparrow at that point. So if my Raiju starts smoking and it gets destroyed, then I will probably use my Sparrow, and that will be a lot more efficient. And usually I just call in my Raiju when I'm at the military base. Sparrow beats the Mark II, yes. The Mark II is the fastest grinding vehicle if you're in the city. If you're doing a mission where you're going from point A to point B in the city and you have to destroy stuff, usually the Oppressor is the best way to go. For example, a great example would be like agency missions, right? If you're doing agency missions, Sparrow's great because most of them are in the city. You fly, boom, right there, or not Sparrow, the Oppressor's great because you fly right over to where you're going, you finish it up, and then you can just despawn it and then call it back when you're done. That is super, super effective. Oh yeah, the other big advantage of the Raiju is that it obviously has explosive MGs. And obviously we can see destroy the generator just like that, so then we can land our plane right here. And there you go. Wait for it to stop, and we get out. You can also land this pretty easy. Because it has wheels instead of the little landing pads, it's pretty easy to land the Raiju and not, you know, damage it. Where when you're landing the Sparrow, if you smash it into the ground too many times, it'll start smoking. It does have more durability now, which is really nice, but it still does struggle a teeny bit. How you doing there, Itch Raiders? How are all of you guys doing, by the way? Let me know, what is your favorite and least favorite way to grind money in Grand Theft Auto Online? My favorite way is not the Cayo Perico heist. Years ago, yes, the Cayo Perico heist was my favorite way. And I still like doing the Cayo Perico heist. It's a great way to earn money. It's super easy. It's just incredibly easy to obviously do the Cayo Perico heist. In fact, I have it set up on my Kosatka. We will probably do the Cayo Perico heist in a little bit. Do you guys want to see that? Do you guys want to see me do the Cayo Perico heist in a little bit as like maybe a brief intermission while grinding crates? But yes, I will do the Cayo Perico, and that'll be pretty fun as well. Calling it the F-35 and copyright law will not stop me. I mean, I don't think the American government's going to sue Rockstar for putting a jet into the game. I think Rockstar just likes naming every aircraft different from real life because it's their own little world. Like after you pick up the crate, call the luxury helicopter to take you back to the hangar warehouse? Maybe, but I mean, it's so fast to fly the Raiju back. And remember, if I take that helicopter back, my Raiju's not going to be back here, so I'm going to have to respawn it. So that is something to keep in mind as well. Okay, and I didn't want to do that, but hopefully it's going to despawn the Raiju. That was unfortunate for me. It's alright. It's alright. I'm sick of Cayo. I just run businesses. Well, the problem with the hangar business is this is it, right? It's just me running back and forth over and over and over, sourcing crate, going back, sourcing crate, going back, sourcing crate, going back. So it's not a necessarily exciting business in that regard. The missions themselves are easy, but there's only like 5 unique missions when it comes to land sourcing. So it's not entirely exciting. Replay glitch doesn't work for me at Cayo Perico. That's because they changed the timing for it. See, now, for this time, I'll use the Sparrow, just because it's easier to call in my Sparrow right here. I don't know why they spawned the car over there. It's kind of annoying. What am I doing? There you go. Is this the expensive hangar? It is the expensive hangar, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Interesting. Alright. Well, let's head over to Sandy Shores Airfield. Ace Combat needs licenses to use real-life planes. I don't think Rockstar can be bothered to get a license. Nah, they don't care. Oh yeah, let's see. Can I grab my safe money? No, bruh. I hate that you can't grab your money while you are... Ooh, I had to claim a lot of ammo there, guys. But I hate that you can't grab your business money while you're in a mission. It's kind of annoying, because, like, why can't you? I don't know. When you sell your motorcycle club businesses, do you keep finding new lobbies till you get the single drop-off instead of the 15 drop-off? No. So every time you load into a new lobby, you lose about 5% of your product. So, while doing a sale mission, so I should clarify that. But yes, every time you're doing a sale mission and you load into a new lobby, you lose about 5%. So let's say you have $600,000 in your coke lockup, right? If you load into a new lobby, you're going to lose 5% of that. So it's going to go from 600,000 to like 560,000. It's not that big of a deal. And if you're selling in a public lobby where you get that 30% or 50% bonus with 21 people and above, then you're getting a lot of money, right? You're losing 5%, you're gaining 45%. So overall, it's still a massive win. But the more you do that, the more that number evens out, right? So if you leave a lobby 10 times, now that number goes from... Oh, I might die. Okay, we're good. Just had to eat some snacks. But that number goes from, 5% to 50% if you load into a lobby 10 times. And it's completely random. There are ways to make sale missions a little bit better. If you put large vehicles, let's say, for example, a Titan 250D or a Bombushka outside of your lockup, it will not spawn the vehicles which would normally spawn right outside of it, which means you'll usually more often get the boats or the planes or the helicopter. And those are definitely a lot easier to sell in public lobbies. But in general, if you're selling in a public lobby, ask for help. That's as simple as it is. I have a Discord server. You can see it pinned in the top of the comments there. If you just click on that, you can join the Discord server. I've got separate chat set up for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation players. I'm also going to set it up for old gen players as well, and old gen PC now, because there's Legacy as well. But point being, I'm going to have that all set up, which I already have 90% of. You have reaction roles, you can choose what you want, and then you can ask for help. And that is obviously super, super important, and will make life easier. And as we get more people into the server, and it becomes more lively, I'll be able to make it so that we can have even more specific console exclusive, PC exclusive. Right now, I just have a open chat where people can say, hey, I need help. And you can just click on their profile and see what server they're part of. But, I don't need to do that once we get more people in the server. Motorcycle club businesses aren't that bad. Yes, they are. They are pretty bad. Pineapple belongs on pizza. Yeah, I'm sorry. I do not personally agree with that take. Just out of curiosity, why do you like the motorcycle club business? What about it, right? So this is my question. Whenever I make a video, right, I'm a money grinder. There's always people that are like, oh, why does this guy only care about the money and not the fun? And I'm like, because earning money is my fun. I like crunching numbers. I like earning as much money as possible. It's what I find fun in this game. I like challenging myself to complete things as fast as possible and with as little mistakes as possible because it makes me better as a player and it always gives me something to do. It's why even today, oh god, Okay, well, I'm not going to question it, but it's why even today I still have fun playing in the Cayo Perico heist, because even when, you know, it's boring for a lot of people, I try to challenge myself to find new, faster ways to complete the heist as quick as possible. I try to time myself. I try to speedrun. Right now I have the fastest speedrun, I have the fastest time completing the Cayo Perico heist on PC, period, without glitches, I should add. So obviously, you know, if you watch like Dark Viper or any content creator, they're going to use glitches, but there's also no glitch speedruns, and I have the fastest PC time no glitch speedrun in the game, and it's because I've ground the Cayo Perico heist so much that I can literally do it blindfolded at this point. I feel like a motorcycle club business adds another layer of difficulty when it comes to money efficiency. It does, that's the problem, right? Here's what you have to think about it, okay? Here's what you have to think about your motorcycle club sale missions. So, first of all, the money itself, right? So you're paying $150,000 to resupply each motorcycle club business till it gets full, okay? So it's 150 grand. So let's say, for example, the Coke lockup. I think it's like $600,000 on a sale mission. You're spending 150 on that. So already, that's now down to 450 to 550. Oh, wait, I wasn't paying attention. We got to load into a new lobby. This mission sucks. But point being, right? So you're already spending about 20-ish% to 30% of the money on the resupply, okay? That's the first thing. Second thing is the sale mission time, okay? So a sale mission for your motorcycle club business will take around 15 to 30 minutes. The planes take 20-ish to 25 minutes because you have to take the planes all the way around the map and then go all the way back over and over and over. So you're circling the map 3 times with the planes. The boats are actually quicker. They are about 15 minutes, but quickest you're finishing the missions in about 15 minutes, and at longest you're taking about 30 to 35 minutes with the Trash Masters. Bruh, I keep getting this one. With the Trash Masters and the post-op vans and the planes. Those are the long ones. So let's say on average it takes you 20 minutes to do your motorcycle club sale missions. 15 to 30 minutes. Put it right in the center there. 20 minutes, okay? So if it's taking you 20 minutes, you're earning in 20 minutes about $450,000, which is equivalent to about 1.2 to 1.3 million an hour. Now, if you're selling in a public lobby, now you have to worry about somebody blowing up your product. And by the way, that's the most efficient motorcycle business. That is the most efficient. Bro, I keep getting these goofy ones. I'm just going to keep loading a new lobby until we get a good one. But you get my point, right? That's the best money you're possibly earning is 1.2 million an hour if you adjust it for the sale mission time. That's at best. If you're using something like, now we go down further, how about we take a look at the... And by the way, $450,000 an hour, I mean by the sale mission time. That alone, not the amount of time it takes to fill. But now add that to the fact that that's the highest earning motorcycle business. If you're selling the weed, now you're spending $150,000 to fill a business that's going to sell for $300,000. So you're spending half of that money. There you go. That's a better sale or a better mission. So you're spending half of that money now on restocking the business. So you're making like a $200,000-ish profit, and you're also spending again 20 minutes to do that sale mission. So now you're earning $600,000 every hour, adjusted for that sale mission time. That's the problem. I can literally do, right now, I can go onto my phone, I can do the Darnell Incorporated app, and I can start Garment Factory client jobs. And I can earn $200,000 for each one of them, have a lot more fun than sitting in a post-op van, sitting in a plane, and doing a sale mission, not have to worry about raids, not have to worry about somebody blowing up my product if I'm selling in a public lobby, and earn the same, if not more money. And by the way, $200,000 for 20 minutes isn't even that much when you really think about it. I can do a Cayo Perico heist in 40 minutes and earn 1.2 million, which you'll actually see in a little bit. So why spend all of that time on something that's not even going to earn you that much money when you can literally do something that is flat better, flat more fun, Doesn't have to worry about ghost raids. Doesn't have to worry about any of that. Doesn't have to worry about resupplying the businesses. Constantly logging out of your motorcycle club business. It is so annoying to have to constantly log out of a motorcycle club business, especially as a player who's constantly using the Oppressor Mark II. It's very nice to have the access to just log into my motorcycle club and not worry about my Oppressor Mark II because I'm going to get raided, right? So, again, these are all things to keep in mind. Okay, we're good. But these are all things to keep in mind, and why, at the end of the day, it's just smarter not to do motorcycle club business sale missions. I do them every now and then for content and a little bit of fun, and if Rockstar makes them double money, then yeah, I think they're all right. Double money motorcycle club sale missions, especially if you're selling in a public lobby and you have just one person help you, now that's a lot of money, because double money from what would be a $500,000-$600,000 sale mission now turns into $1.2 million, and if you're selling that in a public lobby, now that turns into, what, another $600,000, so $1.8 million. $1.8 million, now that's good money, and that's worth the time. But if you're not getting that extra bonus money, why would you do that, right? That's the question you got to ask yourself. There's no point. There really is no point. Best missions and businesses are the ones you enjoy and how you like to play the game. Exactly. And that's why I do not like the motorcycle business, because what is enjoyable about it? All you're doing is a sale mission, which is incredibly boring. You are driving a post-op van or a trash truck. That's it. And you're spending 20 to 30 minutes of your life. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and you'll get the single truck, and that's great when you do. Sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll get the helicopters, but even then, you're not doing anything exciting per se. You're literally just a sale mission over and over and over and over and over. I don't find that fun. And it takes so much time to do the sale missions as well, because if you have 4 businesses, right? The weed, the math lab, the coke lockup, and the counterfeit cash, and each sale mission takes 20 minutes on average, plus the time it takes to get there and back and resupply them all, you're spending like 2 to 3 hours to sell and resupply your motorcycle club businesses. That's just so much time. It's not worth it. Trust me, it is not worth the hassle. It is not worth the hassle. Especially, look how much money my hangar's already worth. It's worth $1 million already, just from grinding a little bit today in 40 minutes. That's pretty good. It's not bad at all. Alright, so let's do chemicals. I like this song. This one's a bop. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, La Mesa. Okay, no, this is a good one. This is a good one. So we're going to go until I have 20 crates in this warehouse. And then we are going to set my spawn location to the Kosatka. And we're going to do a Cayo Perico heist just as a breather. Maybe you guys can learn a thing or two. I can tell you, for anybody that is not incredibly good at doing the heist itself, right? A good time... I don't know how fast you guys are able to complete the Cayo Perico heist. What do you... First of all, before I say anything, what do you consider a good time, right? What do you consider... Just the heist itself, not the setups. What do you consider a good time to do the entire heist and all of the secondary targets to be? 12 minutes? 15 minutes? What do you consider to be a good time? Let me know in chat. And then I'll tell you, after you're done watching my run-through, how fast you can expect me to complete it. How long has it taken you to do the crates you've done? About an hour and 20-ish minutes. Not too bad. As I said, the goal is that we're also earning... We're going to be getting the bonus of 35% and then 70%, because I'm going to keep filling it up and up and up and up until we get the bonus, and then I'm going to do a half sale mission. So we'll probably, by the time we're done with maybe today's stream, I don't know how long I'm going to stream, maybe 2 hours, nothing crazy. 14 minutes, 10 minutes, 7 minutes, 7 minutes if you're grabbing secondary targets and solo. That's not really possible unless you get incredibly lucky. That's not like good time, that's like perfectionist time. Unless you're saying like paintings, but we're talking about secondary targets located outside of the main compound. 9 minutes to 9:30. With friend. Ah, I was gonna say, yeah, I was about to say 7 minutes solo is nearly impossible. Because the... Oh god. Okay, we're good. I thought that the back of the rotor from the Sparrow got stuck on the fence and we weren't going to be able to get through. So what I can tell you is that we're going to finish the Cayo Perico heist in probably 8 minutes. That's the goal. 8 minutes. Now, it depends. It could be 10 minutes, but I can guarantee you that from the way that I do the heist, if you haven't watched my videos on how to complete the heist and my tips and tricks, by the time I finish it, it should be at max 10 minutes, and on average around 8 minutes and 30 seconds. For an entire full secondary loot bag and primary without getting detected, first try every single time. So if you ever do struggle with the Cayo Perico heist, and you're trying to find better pathing, tips and tricks on how to do it, I can definitely help out with that in that regard. So we just got to bring this back to the hangar, and then we'll be done. I mean, this has been pretty chill, honestly. I mean, you can see how easy it is to fill your hangar. This should not be challenging. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, and if you haven't clicked that like button, please consider to do so. It's nice to see some new faces around here, and I'd love to see you guys more often in the channel, especially GTA 6's very, very soon. And I can tell you that I'll be putting in an insane amount of work when GTA 6 comes out, so stay tuned. Why do I get tequila every time? That is because it has the highest drop chance out of all of them. I think it's like a 40-50% drop chance. You should go to bed. You should, Ren. You should definitely go to bed. You live in Europe, it's like 4 a.m. for you. But yes, for anybody wondering, the highest drop chance is tequila, which I feel like is fairly obvious, but it is the highest drop chance. After tequila, I'm pretty sure is bearer bonds and ruby necklace. Obviously, the pink diamond is the last. I haven't done Cayo Perico in 2 years. I always find it funny that there are people in my comments which are like, I won't do the Cayo Perico heist, it's too challenging, or it scares me. And I'm like, why though? Why wouldn't you try something that's fun? And it really isn't challenging. The only way that you would be challenged when doing the Cayo Perico heist is if you're not actually putting an effort to learn it. Like, when I first did it, the first time I did it, yeah, it was challenging. Because I didn't realize you could do the whole heist stealthed, and I didn't know what the optimal pathing was and everything. So I started it with my friend, the Space Butt, and I think my friend Flossie was there too, so I was in a trio, and we all just immediately got detected because we chose the goofiest approach. We used the explosive charges, they instantly alerted everybody, and within like 40 seconds we had to run and gun our way through the entire compound, grab the target, grab the secondary targets, we got shot, we lost so much money. Like, obviously, oh, it's only 1:40 a.m. Okay, that's not as bad. But, like, obviously, your first run-through and your first couple attempts on the Cayo Perico heist are always going to be challenging. But as you learn your way through, it's going to be a lot easier. Isn't gold the best? It is, but you can't really get gold unless you're playing with duos. Okay, El Burro Heights. There you go. As we can see, though, this is so incredibly easy to do the source here. And I don't need to worry about cooldown. I don't need to worry about anything. Just keep on going, going, going. Alamo C, that's the submission. Yep, that's why you skip it. Whenever you see Alamo C, El Burro Heights, or not, wait, no, El Burro Heights skip too. My brain just died. Yeah. See this? That means it's the C mission. Just skip it. And you might say, oh, well, if you keep skipping, it would have been faster to complete it. And in your theory, maybe. But you have to remember that it's like the Merryweather mission. Okay, think of it like this. When you're doing the Cayo Perico heist setups, and you get the Merryweather mission, most of you probably know to blow up the helicopter, or do what I do, and just immediately load into a new lobby, and then start it up again. And if you get the Merryweather, you keep restarting and restarting. Now, you might say to yourself, oh, I've restarted 10 times now. I've wasted so much time. I could have done the Merryweather one. I'll just do it. But the problem with that thought process is that if you just loaded into a lobby one more time, it's possible you would have gotten the normal weapons. So I'm going to keep just loading into a new lobby if I keep getting this, because even though it might seem like it's faster to go and do that mission, everything in hindsight is 20/20. In my brain, it's faster to just get a good mission, keep on going, than it is to just do that mission, especially because the mission itself is incredibly boring. Yeah, F the Merryweather mission, exactly. It's the same way here. It's the same way. Don't do it. Just skip it. Sure, you might get an unlucky string of missions where you keep getting one of the three, but it's really not that big of a deal if you do. I've only spent like 1 minute loading into new lobbies, and eventually, there you go. So, I was looking at the stream. It was about 1 minute and 20 seconds of loading into new lobbies, and then I get Sandy Shores. And this mission only takes me 3 minutes, where the other one takes around 5 to 6. So even then, this is still faster. Point being, right? You know our sleep schedules are scuffed when we say 1:40 a.m. is early? Yes, it is. It's pretty sad. For any of you that don't know how long or how early I stay up, so a lot of people don't realize that, like, my videos don't have a huge amount of editing, right? It's because I don't have an editor. But it's also nice in one regard because it means when something new happens, I can immediately post a video on it. But when something new comes out, for example, let's say the expanded and enhanced port to PC, right? That video I made on all the HSW vehicles, I was up till 5 a.m. recording. Because not only did so I'm on PC, I don't have any of those HSW vehicles stored in my one garage. So I bought every single HSW vehicle. I asked ChatGPT to list all of them. I bought every single one, then double-checked other sources to make sure that I had all 25, to make sure that there weren't any newer ones I was missing. I then had to upgrade every single HSW vehicle. And, I didn't want to make them ugly, so I fully upgraded them, customized them. Doing all of that literally took me like 3 hours. Like, you might think to yourself, oh wow, that's a quick video to do. It's not. And then not to mention, that whole video has no edits, it has no cuts, it has no takes. It's one take from start to finish. So if I mess up halfway through and I go, the glib go gab galab, I have to restart the video from the beginning. Now I could edit it, which if I was far enough through, I probably would. I swear the crate's there. It is. I thought I saw the crate there. But you get my point, right? A lot of the videos, there you go. A lot of the videos I make, I put a lot more time in than people think. When I'm doing my videos on, like, the fastest attempts on the, I posted a video earlier today on the Oscar Guzman Titan Job heist. That video took me 4 hours to do because I had to figure out the fastest ways to complete it, and that's through trial and error. So that one take you have took me 3 separate run-throughs of learning the fastest ways to complete it. And then you see people in the comments that are trying to criticize, like, oh, I could do it faster. I'm like, okay, then do it faster, bro. I'll watch. I doubt Hangar will go 4 times, as if it did, you'd be making upwards of 10 million a sale. That would be game-breaking. I mean, Rockstar does double money on the CEO business, and that's upwards of 15 million on a single sale mission. And we already had ×4 money on the bunker, which was already 6 million a single sale mission. Like, honestly, I don't think it's that far out of the question. A fully double money hangar will sell for, well, a full hangar sells for about 3.5 million, right? So if you're selling a double money hangar with 70% bonus, it's 7 million. So if you're selling that in a public lobby, it's going to be worth about another, what, 3.5 million? So like 10-ish million. So if that's ×2 again, it means you're looking at around 20 million for a full hangar public lobby sale mission. That's how much you're looking at. Well, it might be less. It's 15 mil. No, it's about 20 million. So you'll be looking, if Rockstar does end up doing ×4 money on the hangar, you will be looking at around $20 million. Kind of insane. Okay. I find it funny when players talk about the incredible value shaving off 30 seconds to 2 minutes as great progress when it's basically the same as taking a piss. Yeah, but that's not really correct logic. If you saved 30 seconds off of every day in your life, if you bottled up 30 seconds every single day you were living, and you were able to save that, and, like, you put it at the end of your life, pretend you were going to die 89 years from now, but you saved 30 seconds every single day until that exact date, and then you add that on for how much longer you'd be able to live. You add all that together, that might be a few days of time, right? So 1 minute of wasted time might not sound like a lot, but if I'm doing the Cayo Perico heist, and how many times have I done the Cayo Perico heist, right? I've probably done it, no joke, 500 times. I'm not even joking. I've probably done it 500 times. If I've been able to save, let's say you do the Cayo Perico heist, my method saves me 10 minutes on everything I'm doing. That's 10 minutes multiplied by 500. So I've saved 5,000 minutes. Oh, Polito Bay, I need to load a new lobby. I'm not paying attention. But even if it's just 1 minute, if I've done the Cayo Perico heist 500 times and I've saved 1 minute, that means I've saved 500 minutes of time. That is hours of time I have saved doing my method versus your method. So, at the end of the day, sure, 30 seconds might not sound like a lot, but I can tell you for a fact that if you could bottle up every second that you had wasted in life, you would be quite happier. Is adding the high demand bonus? It's 5.1 million with 70%. Yeah, I am adding the high demand bonus. Okay, oh wait, no. Chemicals. I think we're on the 20th crate. So after we do this crate, we're going to do the Cayo Perico heist. Go to Richmond, sweet. See, for example, that mission, I could have spent 6 minutes flying my Sparrow over to Paleto Bay, over the mountains, then hopping into the submarine after pulling the lever, braking the vehicle, and flying back, right? 6 to 7 minutes to do that. Or I can spend 3 minutes flying over to Richmond, grabbing the crate, and coming back. That's 3 minutes of time I've saved. If you do that a couple hundred times, you're saving hours and hours of time, right? Using that logic, why would we be playing games? We can apply this to anything in life. I mean, have you ever seen Arnold Schwarzenegger's quotes in life? He literally says, stop wasting time. You have time to do things that you want in life. You're wasting it. Stop being lazy. Like, that's literally quotes from Arnold Schwarzenegger. Bro became governor. Bro became the best bodybuilder in the world and became a movie star. If you want to take quotes from anybody that's accomplished a lot in life, he is probably the person to take quotes from. He even married a frickin' Kennedy, which is insane. But the point being, right? The point being, obviously, people can save time anywhere. And I'm not saying that wasting time is a problem. I play games to have fun. Nobody's saying that you can't have fun playing games. But the point is that you can't say it's foolish to try and save 30 seconds on something, because it's not. You're saving time. Just because I'm playing a game doesn't mean I can't save time while playing a game. For example, let's pretend I'm doing the Cayo Perico and you're doing the Cayo Perico heist, okay? If you take 50 minutes to do the Cayo Perico heist, and I take 40 minutes to do the Cayo Perico heist, that means I have 10 more minutes to spend time with friends. I have 10 more minutes to do other things. I have 10 more minutes to edit my YouTube videos. I have 10 more minutes to watch a YouTube video while I'm eating dinner. That's the point, right? You're saving time at the end of the day. So playing games is fun, but wasting time for no reason and then making the excuse I could piss in that time, it just doesn't make sense to me. You're saving time. Like, I'd rather have fun and save that time and then use that time that I've saved to hang out with friends than I would spending it grinding. That's just how I see it. Shaving minutes to seconds is all about the grind. I get it. I've played the game, like all of us, since this game came out. I was just like all of us grinding those 12,000 missions on repeat. Exactly. I find it funny. I was watching a video, and I'm tempted to make a video on this, but every time I make a video that has any sort of controversial opinion, the old boomers of GTA just immediately start crying in my comment section. Like, yesterday I made a video saying GTA Plus is bad for the game. And I do think GTA Plus is bad for the game. I don't have a problem, right? This is where people are misunderstanding, which I guess I could have done a better job of explaining in the video. But I don't have a problem with GTA Plus itself and the benefits it gives, right? I don't have a problem with Rockstar giving players double money if you pay money. I don't have a problem with that. You can earn things for free and people can spend money. It helps Rockstar and there's no downside, right? I haven't spent a single... I've spent money on this account, but it's probably like $100 and I was super young, right? But the point being, I've earned a lot more on this account than anybody that spends money has. And I get it. If you work a job and you come home and you want to get GTA Plus, that's fine. What you end up having is you see people that come into the comment section who are these old people who either work jobs or are busy, and they're like, oh my god, how can you say GTA Plus is this and that? I work a job. I want to be able to have fun and earn money. And I don't have a problem with that. Like, I don't have a problem with shark cards. I've never had a problem with shark cards. The problem I have is the fact that Rockstar is putting exclusive benefits behind GTA Plus, which other players do not get access to. That's the problem that I take issue with, right? If we start running into a situation where Rockstar is giving players, like right now, when you get GTA Plus, also let me set my spawn location to the Kosatka. Right now, when you get GTA Plus, you can get your hands, oh, I didn't mean that. You can get your hands on vehicles a week ahead of time than what normal players can. What's to say Rockstar isn't going to make it so that you can get them a month ahead of time? And then you just get a permanent vehicle that you only have when having a GTA Plus subscription that you can't get without it. And that's the problem, right? That's the problem. The issue arrives when Rockstar starts putting things behind a paywall that players cannot grind for free. I play a game called World of Tanks Blitz, and that game has a huge issue with vehicles being behind a paywall, which you can only get in gambling for crates. And that's not something that is good, right? That's not something we want in GTA. We want the ability, if we put in the hard work, to get the same things that somebody that spends money does. But the fact that GTA Plus is now giving people weapons a month ahead of time, the fact that GTA Plus, I'm the same opinion as the professional here. GTA Plus should be a benefit to money. I have no problem with the discounts it gives you. I have no problem with the fact that it allows you to claim your businesses. But for example, a 100-car garage, that means any player that doesn't have GTA Plus can't have 100 vehicles that somebody does. How is that fair? You should be able to purchase the GTA Plus garage. I don't care if it costs 100 million. You should be able to buy it. That's the problem that we run into here, is Rockstar is already experimenting with ways that they can put things behind a paywall that normal players cannot get access to. This is a problem, because the more people allow this to become a mainstream thing, the more GTA 6 will take advantage of it, and it's just gonna suck. That's really as simple as it is, right? That's the problem. And you get people that complain, oh, well, I want to be able to get things that I pay for. Sure. But what about the 99% of people that don't get things? It's like the same thing, you know? People want their cake and they want to be able to eat it too. In real life, we have people like Jeff Bezos who have hundreds of billions of dollars and they can get anything they want. And then all of us common folk are struggling to live day to day on the amount of money we earn and the rapid inflation. 99% of people probably watching today's stream agree that we should tax billionaires more. It wouldn't affect them at all. They're literally so rich that taxing Jeff Bezos 20% of the money he earns a year, which still not even put a dent in his net worth, and it would help all the people that are in the lower income, right? And that's the same thing with GTA. The problem is you have these people that think they're rich, that are spending money on GTA Plus, and they want to have exclusive benefits like the Rich Kid Club that other people don't have access to. I have GTA Plus. I don't disagree with the concept of it. I disagree with the act of putting things behind a paywall that normal people can't get. That's the problem, right? And it doesn't even have to do with political opinion, right? You can be Republican, you can be Democrat. If you're worth $500 million, you don't need that much money. That's really as simple as it is, right? It's the exact same thing in this game. So, it's how I see it. Like, I don't know. It's just how I see it. Free Luigi? What is tax billionaires question? What? No political opinions here, right? I don't even think taxing rich people is political. If you're worth hundreds of billions of dollars and you're able to pay less taxes than somebody like me in percentage-wise, then that's not fair, right? I think that's not fair personally. This guy makes more sense than Rockstar. That's because Rockstar doesn't make much sense. Professional's been on this for a long time. Yeah, like, I will always be adamant in that. If people want to disagree with me, then that's their problem. If you can't watch my channel because I don't agree with GTA Plus and you having exclusive benefits that other players don't, then I guess that sucks for you. I'm a player who will always be on the power to the player. Everybody should have the same access to everything. There you go. Okay. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I have no problem if somebody wants to spend thousands of dollars on a shark card, I got no problem with that. Go ahead. I don't care what you spend your money on. I just don't want Rockstar to give people exclusive benefits for spending money. That's the problem I have. Because then what'll happen is everybody's going to have to spend money. Imagine Rockstar released an Oppressor Mark III for GTA Plus only. Do you think that those same people who were saying, oh, I really... Yeah, that's what'll happen, is those same people that say, oh, I really like GTA Plus. Yeah, sure you will. But everybody else will hate it. So, it's always the most vocal minority that tries to make the biggest impact, because they know that they're in the wrong, right? That's the problem. But the people that are always the most vocal know that they have these exclusive benefits that they don't want taken away. So they're always going to make the loudest voice. That's how it always is. If you look at any group, whether it's political, whether it's a business or any type of company, the loudest group of opposing opinions are always going to be the smallest minority. Always. But They always have the loudest chant. You know, you go to Reddit, you make any opinion, you're going to have 8,000 people who just immediately start hating on you for no reason. It's just how it is. Like, my video on GTA Plus has a 94% like ratio. So people obviously like it, but the people that like it don't want to type because there's nothing to type. They agree, they move on with their lives, and they continue what they're doing. And that's exactly how life is. Are you going to pay for Netflix once, then complain you have to pay for subscription experience? Well, I mean, I don't even pay. I obviously, I just use pirated sources. Haha. But yes, I don't use Netflix. I don't use any streaming service. I either buy like a 7-day subscription and then cancel it, or I just I do have YouTube Premium. I will say that, but that's because I watch so much YouTube that there's a literally, it's just such a big benefit. It's only like $10 a month for me. I'm a YouTuber, and it helps out other content creators as well. Running an ad block hurts other content creators because it's stopping them from getting revenue, where if you run YouTube Premium, it actually gives them more revenue. So I have no problem with paying for YouTube Premium. It supports other content creators, and it makes it so I can have a ad-less YouTube experience. So that is a big old dub. Okay, so let's actually focus on the heist a little bit. I don't know if you guys paid attention, but we've already filled our entire bag there. I've got 356,000 worth. GTA 6 is 100% going to be microtransactions. Exactly. And there's certain talks which have already been had inside of the GTA, like Rockstar headquarters, of possibly making GTA Online a subscription service only. So if you want to access GTA Online, you might have to pay $5 a month, like, you know, Xbox Live and PlayStation Live. It's why do you think Rockstar doesn't like GTA being on PC? Why do you think they like it on console? Because they can get that Xbox Live money. Obviously, they make money from Xbox Live. There's no way they don't. It's an incentive for game companies to put their products on console versus PC. It's why when GTA 4 and GTA 5 were released on PC, it took over a year to port them, because they make so much more money, and then expanded and enhanced and everything else. They put so much more money in the console because they make more money on console. It's easier to moderate, and as I said, they get the Xbox Live, they get that PlayStation Network subscription money. So Rockstar probably thinks, hell, we can make a subscription for service for GTA 6, so you can't even play it. That's exactly what I think. Alright, and the problem is really the players. The players allow it to happen, right? If nobody bought GTA Plus, Rockstar would probably remove it, or they'd change it. But everybody, there's probably a decent amount of people that buy GTA Plus. I remember watching Dark Viper's video on GTA Plus, or he was talking about expanded and enhanced and how they're heavily marketing GTA Plus, and I was like, yeah, that's expected. And he's like, how many people are going to buy it? 5%? 10%? Even if it's just 1%. If there's, let's say, 1 million people playing Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I may have I screwed that up. That's my fault. I was not paying attention and I was talking. It's fine, though. We will still complete this. We will just probably take a teeny bit of damage and we won't get the bonus objective. But I have 407 million, so it's not that big of a deal. But the point being, right, you get what I'm saying. GTA 6 might take 2 years to get the PC. Exactly. I had to buy $900 worth of console peripherals and everything so that I could make content on GTA. Like, that's insane. GTA expanded and enhanced. Like, that's insane when you think about it. It should be this one. Which one of these is messed up? Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, there you go. Well, GTA Plus for 1 day on PC. The best way to do GTA Plus is to... there you go. The best way to do GTA Plus is to purchase it once, put 100 cars inside of the garage, and then immediately cancel your subscription. So you're paying $7 for a huge garage. That's a dub. To be fair, Rockstar's still getting $7 of your money, but that's the safest way to do it. This week is Times 2 Hangar. If you have GTA Plus, you'll see it in the top. 1979-2. 1979-2. Okay, 1979-2. Easy. Alright, done. We got 1.2 million. As I said, I screwed this up. I got detected when I shouldn't have, which is on me. I wasn't paying attention. I ran into that guy at the last second there. It's not that big of a deal. Ideally, what we're going to do, we're going to run down here, keep running down, and then we're going to run right to the gate and get out. Okay, there you go. Oh, can we die? That'd be great. Thank you. And then, actually, we have the gate keys, don't we? Pretty sure I do. So I can just go through this little door right here. Beautiful. Eat some snacks, put on some armor, and eat some more snacks, and done. There you go. Not too bad. I lost 30,000. I see your point. They're starting to lean towards the Battle Royale games make money with microtransactions from pay-to-win skins and whatnot. I'm not for it, but I admit I pay for GTA Plus. I mean, I do as well, because, as I said, you know, there's people like, oh, well, you're a hypocrite because you have GTA Plus and you hate it. And like I said, I don't hate GTA Plus. I hate the idea of how Rockstar could future monetize it. But I also, as a content creator, have to buy GTA Plus to make videos on it, right? Like, if I want to make a video on a new car that gets released, I have to buy GTA Plus or I have to mod the game. And last time I modded the game, my account got reset. So I'm not going to be modding the game. In fact, 90% of mod makers aren't even going to make mod ports for... I mean, I know ScriptTook will, but most mod creators are not going to make them for GTA Expanded and Enhanced for PC. And it makes sense why, but most of them aren't going to. Is this still the right spot here? I think this is the spot right here I want to go. I think I'm there. I don't know, but I think this is the spot. Oh, no, I'm at the wrong spot. Oh, no, I did it. Never mind. I was at the correct spot. I thought so. So let's see how long that took me, guys. I didn't really talk about the heist a little bit. It's kind of funny how I can do the entire heist while literally talking about something entirely different. It shows you just how many times I've done it. I made the mistake of running into that guard on the stairwell. I always forget about that guard when I'm not paying attention. I actually talked about that on yesterday's stream as well, which is hilarious. But let's see how quick I was able to do it. I'm going to say, what do you guys think? Make your guess. How quick was I able to do it? I'm going to click off game. All right, I'm going to click off game. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to burp there. How quick do you think I was able to do it? I'm going to say... I'm going to say 8 minutes and 55 seconds. That's my guess. I don't hold content creators to the same standard. It's part of the job. Yep. 7 minutes? No way. 9:40. You were close, Escobar. You were close. It took me a little longer because I made that mess up there. If I didn't mess it up, I probably could have done it a bit quicker. By the way, even with that mistake, I still made $1,050,000. That's how easy the Cayo Perico heist is to do. It's $1 million. That's it. $1 million. Alright, let's go to money and services. Maze Bank. Let's deposit my money. Boom. Okay. And now we go to preferences. I have to find my hangar. Did I go past it? I have so many freaking properties. I wish they had a better way of sorting. I wish they had, like, businesses and properties separated. Because, there, I found my hangar. Like, it's so annoying to find the hangar. 6969. Yes, amazing. But yes, exactly. There's a lot of opinions when it comes to GTA Plus. I don't remember. There was something I was going to talk about that I said people might disagree with. Oh, yeah. This is what I was going to talk about before. So, there's a lot of people. How many of you think that GTA right now is inflated? Let me know in the chat. How many of you think that it's harder to earn money and get new vehicles now versus old GTA? Type yes if you think it's harder, and no if you think that it's not harder to get new vehicles and things today. I want to see what your opinions are. Has inflation affected GTA? That's my question to you. Alright, Infiltrate the deal. Easy. Oh, we actually haven't gotten the infiltrate the deal one yet. Interesting. Inflated. Okay. So we got one person saying it's easier, one person saying it's inflated and harder. One person saying no, it's not harder. Way easier now. No. Most definitely yes, inflated. So you can see exactly what we're working at here, right? So there's some people, like Catholics, I'm bad at pronouncing names, but we can see that there's two people saying yes, it's way harder to earn money nowadays, and then you can see other people saying so easy to get money, right? So here's the thing. For people that have been playing GTA, in the past, you know that the game is not inflated at all, right? It's 100. All right, so let me explain how it's easier, Marshmallow. Let's start off with all the way back in the day when GTA Online first came out, right? When GTA Online first came out, do you want to know how you made money? You ready? If we go to Online, okay, we go to Jobs. If you go to Missions in the Job tab, that was how you made money back when GTA Online was first released. Titan of a Job, Chop Chop, the Madrazo files, and Blow Up 1, 2, 3, 4. That was the original way to make money. And not only that, the quicker you completed missions, the less money you made. So it took about 15-ish minutes, and you earned about $15-ish thousand. This is about $1,000 a minute, okay? So back in the day when GTA first got released, you can earn realistically about $100,000 to $150,000 an hour. You can earn upwards of $1 to $1.5 million an hour nowadays. So that means you can earn 10 times the money now that you could back in the day. So now, do the same math for the cars that were released. On day one GTA, vehicles that were available, if we go to Legendary Motorsport, were vehicles like the Adder. So if we sort by price, we go to cheapest. So vehicles that were first released all the way back in the day were vehicles like the Adder, the Zentorno. $700,000, $500,000, $600,000, $600,000. I think the Adder was $1 million when it was released. Yes, the Truffade Adder was $1 million, okay? So get your hands on the Adder. It would have taken you about 8 to 9 hours of grinding missions to get one car. Nowadays, to get your hands on the Adder, it takes you 45 minutes, and you'll have enough with one Cayo Perico heist, okay? So now, take it a step further. Say, oh, but there's more expensive vehicles nowadays. Okay. How about we take a look at a brand new vehicle, the fastest new car in the game, the Bravado Banshee GTS, 1.9 million. Then it's another, let's say it's 3.5 million to get it with the HSW upgrade, okay? 3.5 million. So if we put that in equation for the Cayo Perico heist paired with passive businesses, and then, you know, you do the Mackenzie Hangar, this will take you maybe about 3 hours to earn. So in 3 hours, you can earn $3 million, which is a brand new car, versus back in the day, it would have been 9 hours to earn a vehicle which was 1 million. So now let me ask you again, do you think that inflation has really affected Grand Theft Auto Online? People say, oh, but the businesses are more expensive nowadays. Okay, well, the last two businesses we've had released in GTA Online are what? We've had the Mackenzie Hangar, which costs 1.5 million to get your hands on, and we have had the Garment Factory, which costs 2.3 million to get your hands on. Neither business has any upgrades, and they are the two cheapest businesses that Rockstar's released into the game as of recent time. Not only that, but the Mackenzie Hangar can earn $800,000 in a 50-ish minute mission. So once again, I ask you, has the game actually... Oh, God. Oh, no, get up, get up, get up. No! Ooh, we're good. We saved it. The back of the Sparrow got caught. But again, my question to you is, has inflation actually affected Grand Theft Auto Online? Personally, I don't think so. The Cayo Perico heist is the easiest way to earn money in the game. Before the Cayo Perico heist was released, there was nothing... What was the next closest thing to the Cayo Perico heist? I think the Cayo Perico heist was before the agency. So before the Cayo Perico heist, there was no agency. So you couldn't do that. There was no Cluck and Bell farm raid. Couldn't do that. There was the Diamond Casino heist. And that was it. You needed 2 people for the Diamond Casino heist. So there was the Diamond Casino, the OG apartment heists, and the facility heists. That was it. Those were your 3 ways of earning big bucks. Unless you wanted to grind special cargo, vehicle cargo, or hangar, which obviously aren't that good on hourly income. So, since the Cayo Perico heist has been added into the game, we now have 3 new businesses, which allow you to earn way more money. By boatloads. So even though things like the Oppressor Mark II got more expensive, even though there are certain vehicles that have increased in price, it is without a doubt easier nowadays to earn and unlock new vehicles than it has been in the past. And you also have to remember that Rockstar hasn't inflated the prices of those old vehicles. The Adder and all of the vehicles that were available in GTA on day one are still available at the exact same price tag. It's not like the Zentorno went up. If GTA was actually getting inflated like the real-life economy, if you bought a Zentorno back in 2013 when the game came out for $700,000, nowadays, adjusted for inflation, it would be like $1.2 million. But that's not actually how GTA works. There is no inflation. You can still buy that vehicle for the exact same price tag now as it was back in the day. So you can earn the money faster, but the vehicles that cost that amount of money then are still cheaper. So yes, vehicles are more expensive to get your hands on now. As you said, the cop cars are more expensive. But at the same time, you don't need cop cars, right? That's the one thing I'll say. Rockstar is 100% increasing the price of cop cars simply because they are cop cars. You can get normal variants of every single cop car in the game. In fact, some of them even have HSW, and they are flat, faster, and better. So the cop cars themselves are completely pointless. They are simply a cosmetic upgrade that Rockstar is charging you more. But nothing has really inflated. You earn more money. Yes, vehicles cost more money. But if you do the income to vehicle price increase, it has way gone up in income. Income went 10 times higher, where price of vehicles went double. So it's much easier to grind nowadays than it was in the past. That's as simple as it is. In the past, realistically, the only way to earn money was grinding with friends. You've probably seen many videos where there's people that are like, the whole point of GTA, grinding with friends, is ruined. And to an extent, I agree, because back in the day, the whole point of GTA... Oh, did my game just crash? I don't know. But back in the day, the whole point of Grand Theft Auto Online was grinding with friends. It was literally, that was the whole point. It was having fun with friends. I remember back in the day on Xbox, I'd go into a race and there'd be a whole group of people and we'd all beat each other up. And that was fun. That was OG peak GTA. And that's the main core thing that Rockstar's missing with GTA 5 now, is that they've made everything solo. I remember, this is something else you're forgetting, okay? This is something else you need to remember, okay, Marshmallow? Back in the day, not that long ago, 4 years ago, you couldn't do sale missions unless you were in a public lobby. You could not source special cargo unless you were in a public lobby. You could not do sale missions for special cargo unless you were in a public lobby. You could not sell your hangar unless you were in a public lobby. You could not sell your motorcycle club businesses unless you were in a public lobby. And not only that, the high demand bonus was a 25% cash increase and not a 50% cash increase. So once again, I ask you, is it actually harder to make money nowadays in GTA, or was it much harder back in the day? It is definitely easier to earn money nowadays and safer to earn money nowadays than it was back then. I remember so many times just raging at the fact that I had to sell in a public lobby with all of my businesses that I filled solo without any help, and then some douchebag Oppressor Mark II griefer would blow it all up. And you have to remember that the Oppressor Mark II was even more overpowered back then, having the OG Mark II missiles, which vehicles like the Toreador and the Deluxo still feature now, which are incredibly overpowered. So really, at the end of the day, I know people like to complain. It's what people will always do, right? I complain about a lot of things. Everybody complains about a lot of things. And I get it. There's a lot to complain about. The world sucks. But at the end of the day, GTA and inflation is not one of those things. As an OG GTA player, there are so many things that players forget about that we suffered, that we are just in such a better world right now. Having to sell your businesses only in a public lobby was literally the most cancer. It wasn't even just selling. You had to source in public lobbies. It was literally the most cringe thing ever. I remember doing vehicle cargo, and you could only source vehicles. When it first came out, vehicle cargo was great. You have to remember, back in the day, it was special cargo that was released, and then vehicle cargo and the motorcycle club businesses. Those were the three ways of earning money. Those were the only businesses back in the day. So when vehicle cargo was added into the game, I remember grabbing the vehicle and then just immediately getting blown up when grabbing it, or somebody would steal it and they'd bring it back to their warehouse. And it was literally the most cancer thing ever. Like, it was cringe. Back in the day, you had to choose to... Back in the day, you had to choose to sell your vehicles for further advantage with businesses. I'm just saying, right? There's a lot of people that like to complain about the businesses nowadays. There's a lot of people that like to complain that, oh, GTA has so much inflation, and oh, it's so hard to earn money nowadays. Oh no, they nerfed Cayo Perico heist by 10%. Oh darn. It is so easy to earn money nowadays, guys. It is so easy. In 40... Alright, do the math, right? In 45 minutes, I can do an entire Cayo Perico heist, start to finish, okay? So if I pull out my phone, I pull up a calculator, okay? If I pull out a calculator. So, 45 minutes, 1.2 million on an average take, okay? So that's 1.2 in 45 minutes. So, if I spend 45 minutes a day, and I play GTA for an hour a day, I do one Cayo Perico heist, and then I have fun with friends on the weekend, right? So that's 7 days. That means you can earn 8.4 million in, let's see, in 5 hours of time over a week, spread out, 45 minutes each day, you can earn $8 million a week. So you can earn over $24 million a month by simply doing a 45-minute Cayo Perico heist every day. 24 million a month. That means 24 million a month. That means in a year, there's 12 months in a year, you do 24 times 12, you can earn $300 million a year just by doing 45 minutes of grinding a day. That's it. It is so much easier than people think to earn money in this game. That's without even adding in passive businesses, any of the other ways of earning money as well. That's without adding in double money businesses, right? That's just the Cayo Perico heist. That's it. Think about it. Just think about it. I was about to say sourcing in public sucked. It did suck. People that started GTA within the past 4 years do not even understand how bad it was. And not to mention, I did it on PC back in the day, right? I played GTA for the past 8 years on PC since they released it. Before that, I had an Xbox 360. I never got an Xbox One. So I went from 360, started new because you couldn't migrate, went over to PC, and from then, I've been playing PC, and now I have a PS5 as well. But point being, PC players are known for having mod menus. PC players are known for being incredibly toxic. And because of that, it's also, you're just dealing with mod menus that would instantly blow up your product, and 14-year-old me wasn't smart enough to contact Rockstar support or record it, so I just lost that product, and I had to start again, and again, and again. It was terrible. It was pretty terrible. I made 3 million with 2 characters in the last 5 hours. Exactly. People forget that you can also do swapping characters and earn even more money. It's very easy to earn money in Grand Theft Auto Online. And, you know, I play a lot of games. Compare how easy you can earn money in GTA Online to how easy you can earn money in different games. And that's really what you have to think about, right? How easy can you earn money if you play World of Warcraft? How easy can you earn money if you play World of Tanks? How easy can you earn money if you play Helldivers, right? You gotta grind super credits. If you want to grind super credits in Helldivers, most of you probably know what Helldivers 2 is. I love it. It's one of my favorite games. It's free to play, which is amazing. And for Helldivers 2, if you want to earn the cosmetic items or get the war bonds, they're called, which are basically battle passes. Battle passes that don't go away, by the way. They're always available, which is the best way to do battle passes, so you don't have FOMO. But point being, in Helldivers 2, there's super credits. To earn super credits, you need to play low-tier difficulties, and you can earn about maybe 500 an hour. And you need 1,000 to get a war bond. And there's like 15 war bonds in the game. So it's a decent amount of grinding. I think GTA is a similar amount of time. Everybody doesn't need to buy every single vehicle in the game, right? There's a lot of benefits to spending a little bit of time grinding and having fun in a game. If you immediately get your hands on an Oppressor Mark II, let's say you're like one of those credit card kids and you take your parents' credit card and you spend 200 bucks on GTA. You get your hands on 25 million shark cards worth of cash, okay? You buy an Oppressor Mark II, you buy a nightclub, you upgrade the Oppressor Mark II to max, you've already spent 12 million there. Then you get your hands on a Toreador and, I don't know, some other cringe vehicles, and then you just drive around briefing people or something, right? That's all you do. You wonder why people grief? I can tell you why. It's because they have nothing to do better with their lives. They have nothing to grind for. They have nothing to show for their lives apart from, hey, haha, I griefed you. That's why. It's because they've already accomplished everything. It's why people become griefers, because then they just think, oh, it's fun to just ruin other people's fun because I can't have fun anymore. That's exactly why people grieve. So, it's the same situation in GTA. If you're the kind of player that thinks, oh, if I get everything, I'm going to be happy, you're not going to be. When you get everything on your account, you're like me here, where you just don't have anything to grind for. Like, I literally, look how much money I've spent on this account. I have spent 1.7 billion on this account. I have bought and sold so many vehicles and everything that at this point, there's nothing left for me to do. There's no goals, there's no ambition. And it's the biggest downside. It's why you see content creators constantly making more broke to millions account, more rags to riches account, because you are able to have a goal. You're able to grind something. You're able to have that experience, right? When you get everything immediately, if you were able to earn in a week if you were able to earn an Oppressor Mark II in a day, then what are you grinding for at that point? The whole point is to start off, get your hands on some sports cars, get your hands on some supercars, then get your hands on a Kosatka, get a Sparrow, grind the Kosatka out a bit, get another business, grind out some more. I still don't have an Oppressor Mark II on my Broke to Millions account. I have a lot on my PS5. I have a lot. Like, I have a weaponized Ignis, I have a Toreador, I have a Deluxo. During the Black Friday discounts, I bought a boatload of vehicles, and I have an insane amount in my arsenal. I have a Raiju, but I haven't bought an Oppressor, because it's 10 million. I'm not buying an Oppressor Mark II for 10 million yet, because I'd much rather spend that 10 million on businesses. I'd much rather spend it on weekly discount cars, especially when I already have a Sparrow, which does the job. At a certain point, sure, I'll get an Oppressor, but there's no point to rush things. Have you got fast run on your character? I do think so. One fun fact about playing on PC is, again, there are a lot of modders. And even though I may not have modded on this account, there have definitely been times in the past where people with mod menus have modded or messed with my account. It's just how it is on PC. Sometimes you run into nice modders that give you fast run. Sometimes you run into mean modders, which lock you in a cage and then put a fire spout under your ass and kill you. So, it's how PC works. It's interesting that Rockstar has fast run even though I migrated my account. You would think that they would have reset that, but they actually didn't. What's fast run? It's literally what it is, what it sounds like. It's just you run faster. You run like 20% faster, and I think you swim like 20% faster. It's why I don't use this account. If you notice, when I do speedruns, I don't use this account for speedruns because it's technically not fair. I mean, technically it is, because I never did anything to cheat the game, but you get my point. Hangar is 4 times money. So, essentially, as I pinned at the top, right now, it's ×2 money for anybody that has GTA Plus. Last month, the bunker was ×2 money for anybody that had GTA Plus for the whole month, just like the hangar this month. The final week of the GTA Plus bonuses, Rockstar made double money on the bunker. So I'm hoping that this week we're going to get double money on the hangar, which means anybody that has GTA Plus will get ×4 money. That's the hope. Will it actually happen? I don't know. At the end of the day, it's still ×2 money. The title's more just for hope, and so that people click on it. I mean, if you hate me for that, I don't know what to say. I'm not trying to create enemies here. I'm just having a little bit of hopium. The amount of hopium GTA 6 trailer coming out today from TGG, I mean, the amount of them he's posted is insane, so I think you can cut me a little slack. At least mine is some, oh, the cops saw me, bro. They just spawned in. I just have to sit here and wait. Have you finished the latest updates tier 4 yet? No. You mean this? Almost. All I have to do is earn 5 million from the Oscar Guzman. I've earned about 3 million on my PS5, and I've earned another 1.3 million here. Complete all Oscar Guzman files again on hard without using snacks or armor. I've actually used 2 without snacks or armor. I don't really care about the career progress. Like, what do you get for the career progress? Yeah, like, that doesn't mean anything to me. You get it. What? A gun? What even is that? What is the arms? What is this? Somebody let me know what this is. Is it a skin? What is that? Get 150,000. Yeah, like that doesn't mean anything to me. Somebody let me know. I would assume this is the outfit. I think it's the outfit. I don't care about that. I'm never going to wear it. I've never cared about cosmetics, you know? The main thing that I'm trying to unlock right now is if we go over to special interests, weapon experts. So this is PC, by the way. So we just unlocked all the career progress like a week ago. So I've just started grinding this. So I have to win a challenge for each type of weapon against another player in ammunition. I'm going to need somebody to join my Discord server that wants to do this with me at some point. And then I have to visit the gun van every day for 10 days. So you can see I've already done 1 out of 10. So I'm doing this. And then tier 4, I have to win 10 ammunition challenges against another player in the shooting range 10 times. So in 10 days, I'll be able to get this. I get the Vapid Speedo Custom. For any of you that don't know this... Oh, does this still work? Looks like my plane is cooked. But for any of you that don't know, the Vapid Speedo Custom is not just a vehicle which you can store inside of your nightclub. You can also actually get your hands on the Vapid Speedo Custom and then store it inside your garage and use it in missions. And it's something that literally such a small percentage of the player base knows. And because of that, I'm definitely going to make a video on that. It's actually insane information. It's actually so rare to find somebody that has a Vapid Speedo Custom like that. So that is something that I will be focusing on in the future. Alright. If I got GTA Plus for only 1 month starting now, do I keep everything I get for this month and next month? You do not keep... Unless... So here's how I would recommend the GTA Plus. And I'm going to make a video on GTA Plus. Bro, can these people stop calling me? I'm going to make a video on GTA Plus. And... Is my... Okay, good. The plane's gone. Did it get destroyed? I'm probably going to have to call MMI. But I'm going to make a video later this week on GTA Plus on how to abuse it. As in, purchase a subscription and then cancel your subscription. Okay, I guess my plane isn't destroyed. I don't know. But what you can do is you can purchase a subscription, fill your entire 100-car garage, cancels the subscription, and then once it cancels, you get the benefits of still having a 100-car garage. So that's the best way to do it. So we're halfway on my hangar, which means it's worth 1.5 million. Is Brewster? Oh, I gotta pay Brewster. I'll do that after. Well, actually, you know what? I want to access Vinewood, and let's get 240,000 from my nightclub. Let's get 28,000 from that, 100,000 from my agency, 2,000 from my salvage yard, 14,000 from my garment factory. We just got 384,000 just by grabbing those small things there. You've already done a video on that. I have. Very correct. But you have to remember that most of the people, if you look at my channel for like the past week, the views have gone from like here to like here. I don't know why. I think it's because I've just been posting a lot more. But the amount of views I've been getting on my channel have been a lot higher. Like astronomically higher. Seems like the YouTube gods are finally sucking me off a teeny bit. And the views are a lot higher right now. So because of that, you take advantage of while your views are high. So while, yes, some people have seen a video where I talk about how to take advantage of that, there's a lot of people which haven't. And I think the best example of this is I've made, no joke, probably 3 videos now listing every single Amanitech vehicle in the game. I've probably made 3 videos out at this point. But my most liked comment on my video breaking into all the HSW vehicles, guess what it says? It says, I wish there was a video for all Amanitech. And I said, there is. It's on my channel. But the problem is YouTube just won't recommend that video, I guess. So what I'm going to have to do is I will just post another, which I've already recorded. It's already recorded. It's ready. I've got all the top speeds, lap times, the purchase price of each vehicle, and everything. And I'm going to post that. But it's just how people are, right? Sometimes, I posted so many Cayo Perico heist videos. I've got at least 20 on the channel on all the tips and tricks and fastest ways to complete it. And then when I do a live stream and I showcase, oh, this is the way to do it, there'll be like 5 people are like, which are like, oh my god, I've never seen that method before. And I'm like, that, you know, you get my point. So It's why, you know, even though there's certain people which may be big fans and subscribers, and they're like, oh, I hate when you post, oh, you're running out of content. It's not that I'm running out of content. I post what gets views, right? I want to post information that's relevant. I want to post content that you guys want to see. But at the same time, if I'm posting 10 to 14 videos a week, I also want to post videos that do well. So maybe 7 of the videos I'll post is new information that players haven't seen on the channel. But then the other 7 might be videos that you have seen on the channel before in the past, but, oh, I wasn't paying attention. We gotta load into a new lobby. But you get my point. Is the Bravado Buffalo EVX the best Amanitech vehicle? There's 2 Amanitech vehicles which are better than the rest, right? And actually, I can show them right now. I can take a quick hiatus over to my agency, because I literally filled my agency yesterday with all the Amanitech vehicles that run armor, okay? So, there's 2 different types of Amanitech vehicles. There's Amanitech vehicles with armor, and then there's Amanitech vehicles that have a missile lock on jammer. At this point, there are so many Amanitech vehicles that have a missile lock on jammer that there's no point to make a video on them. I will make, honestly, that's a good video idea. I should make a video. Ooh, I need to write that down. I have like a little sticky note of video ideas that I have. You can see here. And I'm going to write down all missile lock on jammer cars. That's a good idea. I'm going to do that. That's going to be a pain in the ass, but I'm going to do it. Okay. But, this is my garage with all the Amanitech vehicles, okay? So starting on this level and making my way down as all the Amanitech, right? These are the slowest. Starts at the slowest with Patriot Mil-Spec, 96 miles per hour. And then it goes over here, 97.5 miles per hour for the Cavalcade, 111 miles per hour for the Obeominous EGT, 112 for the Deity, 116 for the Jubilee, 119 for the Ocelot Virtue, right? So these are all the Amanitech cars. And then we go down one more level, and then these are the fastest Amanitech in the game. So it starts over here, the Champion 124. This vehicle also goes like 120. Actually, no, I think it starts here. Yeah, I think it starts here. So these are all around 120, and then it goes to 124. And then this list here, 126 for the STX, 131 for the Paragon S, 136 for the Maibatsu Monstrosity, 144.75 for the EVX, and then 169.5 for the Stinger TT, right? So these here, these 3 are the best Amanitech vehicles in the game that you're going to be looking at, right? We have the Monstrosity, we have the EVX, and we have the Stinger TT. The Monstrosity does not feature an armor upgrade, but it can still survive 3 missiles before being blown up. So realistically, if you were to ask me, I would recommend one of these 2. I would either go for the EVX, which can survive 10 sticky bombs, 10 homing missiles. It has a homing missile lock on jammer, and it goes 144 with really good handling. It's electric, so it's got super good acceleration. Or I would recommend to go for the Stinger TT, which can go 170 with the... Both of these are HSW, I should mention. So the only way you're getting these speeds is if you purchase the HSW upgrade. But this is the other vehicle that I would recommend to consider purchasing. Both are very similar price tags. It's going to be around 4.5 to 5 million to get them HSW and fully upgraded. The only other Amanitech that I can say is really, really important to get your hands on is the Virtue, which is right here. The reason why is because the Virtue is, A, one of the fastest supercars still in the game in terms of lap time, and it has the fastest acceleration in the game up to its top speed of 120, but more importantly, you can get it for absolutely free by doing the first dose missions for Dax. So, and the last dose, I should add. So, that's what I will say about that. Where the heck is my hangar? There it is. Let's get to 100 likes. Yes, let's get it to 100 likes. Stinger's handling his ass. It really isn't, though. I don't agree with that. And I can show you a great example on why I don't agree, right? There's a website called GTA Cars, okay? So if you go to Google, you type in GTA Cars right here, gtacars.net. This is Bruffy1322's own website, okay? So if we go to this website and we type in Stinger TT, okay? So we type in Stinger. We can see the Stinger TT and then the HSW version, okay? So let me zoom in here. This is the lap time, 59 seconds. It is the 4th best lap time in the sports category. So, while you may not like the handling of the car, it is still the 4th best. Only beaten out by the GTS, La Course, and the Niobe. Any of these other vehicles are slower. Every single one. So, I don't agree with that. Yes, it does have rather mediocre handling for the speed that it achieves, but it's not bad. It's actually quite manageable, especially if you put on off-road tires. So that's what I'll say. It's why I base my opinions usually off of, like, what Bruffy has, because, like, yeah, I get it. I know. The Stinger TT, its handling can be a little goofy, but because it has such good acceleration, just slow down a bit more before rolling around the corner, and then you'll very quickly gain the speed back after. One crash that loses you 20 seconds is going to hurt a lot more than slowing down for 1 second, right? That's how I picture it. So we're going to do some more sourcing here. I keep forgetting to... also, let me get some new music here. We're way too far down the list. There we go. Alright, sweet. I thought the EVX was, let me also call out... There we go. Okay. I thought the EVX was best due to the balance of very good speed and armor. Yes, it is very, very good. Imagine the coil cycle into his Amanitech, the VOP. I know. I have to say the coil cycle into is a lot better on PC than it is console. And the reason why is because console's handling is worse than PC. I don't know why, but cars are grippier on PC, especially off-road. And the coil cycle in 2 on console bottoms out on every single freaking curb. I actually hated it on PS5. But on PC, I have no problems with it, so I'm gonna ride it. You should know I earn around 810,000 from the Oscar Guzman's finale on hard mode with the bonus things that you can bring back to the airstrip. I mean, the only thing that I bring back is the single insurgents. That's it. There's no reason to bring anything else back. Or on PC, right? How are your frames before and after the update? Actually, they're way better. I am on max. Like, here, look at this. We go to settings, and we go to display. Not display. Graphics. If we go to, look, 4K, as you can see, 165 hertz. VSync is on. Actually, I don't want VSync on. But yes, I have maximum ray tracing on. Everything is ultra anisotropic filtering 16 times. Everything is max. It runs way better. Way better than you would expect. Like, it's impressive how well it runs. And now, while streaming, it's a little bit worse on FPS. We're probably like 60 FPS while streaming. But it's not that big of a deal. Like, I don't need to have 120 FPS. At some point, I'll probably get a 5090. Especially if this channel does well, I'll build... I built my own PC, and I'll probably build one of the 5090 if it does well. Oh, almost just killed myself. This is the big downside of the Sparrow, is when destroying this thing, it can be a little bit sussler. But it's not too big of a deal. As we can see, I grabbed it, and we go back. NVIDIA ain't showing frames. No, it's not, for some reason. I know, you can see it up there. It's because this isn't registered as a game yet. But yeah, you can see, by the way, my CPU just cooks. It's a 7950X3D. If you collect all the targets in the new business, will you make $1 million, like collecting the helicopter? I don't think so, but there's no point to collect them. Think of it like this, okay? Think of it like this, Tex. You can spend a lot of extra time grabbing those vehicles, right? The second mogul, you drop the first one off, now you have to fly all the way back, or drive back. That's going to take you an additional probably 8 minutes to get that second mogul, bring it back, okay? Then after getting that, let's say the Iron Mule mission, okay? You bring the first Iron Mule back, you grab the Insurgent, then you have to grab 3 more Iron Mules, okay? That's probably going to take you 15 minutes to do. Then you have the final mission, which is all the crates, okay? Grabbing all those crates, it's going to be another 6-7 minutes, okay? So, in total, you're probably spending another 30 to 40 minutes to grab all of those goods and bring them back over to you know, get the secondary objectives completed. And in return, you're earning, like, maybe 100,000 extra. It's not worth it. Just complete them as fast as possible, and then move on. Make a video on the best weapon loadouts and attachments. I have. If you just go to my channel, I don't know where, just type in, like, Poob Weapons in my channel search bar. It's there. 7950, yeah, and it's the 7950X 3D, so the thing cooks. I do plan on getting the 90. At a certain point, okay, I'm stuck. I think the next generation of, well, I got a couple options, right? I have a bunch of PCs. I have my old PC, which has a 3090 in it, also water-cooled, and I spent a lot of time building that. So I got a bunch of PCs, and I think the goal is going to be, I'm going to have two separate PCs, a streaming PC and then a playing PC. So what I mean by that is, when I play GTA, I will simply play it on this, and then I'll have a capture card that runs into my other PC, which will do the recording and the streaming. So that way, neither PC has to really have a load. So I can play the games at max FPS, have no problems, and then I can record it and stream it on the second PC, and that will have no problems either. So, oh, wait, sucky mission. You get my point. I think that's realistically one of the best ways to do it. You don't know me, Poob? I'm not for any other channel you have? No, I definitely don't know you. Definitely not. Just wanted to make sure you weren't missing money. Nah. It's a lot more effective to grind out a different business than it would be to do it this way. Sorry, not grind out. It's a lot more effective to just use any other business than it would be to do it that method. Okay. Another video idea of mine. Actually, let me write this down before I forget. Infiltrate the deal. Okay. Let's write this down too. Mule sale mission. Okay. Let me separate this. So, I'm planning on making a video. When I come up with video ideas, that's literally how they work. I'm playing GTA, I think of something, and then that's it. That's a video idea. That's as simple as my Ooga Booga brain works. So, a video idea that I've been wanting to do, but needs to take a little bit of time to set up, is there are 3 businesses that the Iron Mule can use when it comes to sale missions. The bunker. You have the... So it's the bunker, the hangar, and the nightclub. So the goal is that I'm going to... I made my video the other day about how you can use the Iron Mule in those sale missions. By the way, not a single other content creator has talked about this. The Professional said you couldn't do it. Gilly Master made a whole review just the other day, like actually maybe this morning, and said you can't do it. And I don't understand how these people, like, how these super popular GTA content creators, and you're not double checking, hey, I wonder if this massive helicopter with a hook can pick up sale mission vehicles. Like, I feel like that's something that would be pretty important to do. I don't know. That's just my thought process on it. But either way, the goal for my video is that I'm going to use the Iron Mule to complete a sale mission, and I'm gonna do a sale mission for each of those businesses, because there was a lot of people in the comments that are like, yeah, but the actual chance of you using this in a public lobby sale mission are like 0. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's gonna be so easy to do a sale mission. Oh wait, I thought I blew up the crate. I didn't. Wait 1 sec. We gotta hit it one more time. There you go. But yeah, there were a lot of people that were like, oh, you can't, you won't be able to do the Iron Mule in a public lobby because you'll be a sitting duck. You'll be too easy of a target. And I said, how? How will I be a sitting duck? All I'm going to do is I'm going to go into SecuroServe, I'm going to go into Abilities, and I'm going to press Ghost Organization. And I'm going to have 3 minutes off the radar. And then I'm going to fly the vehicle across the map, and nobody's going to mess with me. Not only that, but the homing missiles will home on my helicopter, meaning that they won't even be able to destroy the vehicle I'm carrying. And because the Iron Mule has flares, and it can survive 6 missiles, it basically means you're not going to be able to destroy it. So, it's actually going to be really, really fun. Alright. Here we go. Haven't done Cayo in a long time. It is definitely a good way to earn money, and if you enjoyed it in the past, I definitely would say to... I mean, the thing is, you don't want to overdo it, right? There's a lot of people which overdo it, and then they get bored, but that's their fault. If you grind something every single second of your life, it's, you know, it's just like real life. If you work a job, and you spend every single second of that life doing the same thing over and over and over and over, eventually you're going to get burnt out. That's the same thing for GTA. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and over, and you can't find fun in anything else, then you're going to just... become a stickler. You're never going to have fun playing the game, and you're going to be that guy that says, I ground Cayo for 8 million times. And I'm that guy, but I still find a lot of other ways fun, right? I don't rely on just the Cayo Perico heist for income. When I made videos on my first Broke to Billions account on PC, which I started about a year ago, or no, about 2 years ago when I started the channel, when I did that, a lot of the money I earned was just from making videos. I'd be like, hey, that's a fun video idea. Let me do that money method. And, you know, there's a lot of content creators. Like, if you watch a TGG video, what are the chances he's actually grinding that method? Very, very slim, right? I'll be real. Like, when you watch a big content creator that's posting a video, they're doing it because it makes money. And I don't blame them. I do videos too. I'll do a video that's more popular than another because obviously I'm going to do what gets me the most views. But the point is that when TGG posts a video on the most effective way to grind money, is he actually grinding that money? Is he actually grinding GTA daily? No. Chances are he's probably not. He's coming up with new video ideas. He's coming up with this. He's coming up with that. That's realistically what you can expect from a content creator like him at that level. And, you know, it's why Mr. Boss for the Win went to the most clickbait bullcrap, because he couldn't come up with any ideas. So I would actually, when I would do my Broke to Billions grinding, I would literally use those money methods that I would make videos on my Broke to Billions account. You know, I'd always see comments like, oh, why am I taking advice from a level 50? I'd be like, bro, it's a Broke to Billions account. Like, what do you expect? And that's what I would do. So I actually made more money than I spent on my Broke to Billions account. I had over $500 million worth of vehicles earned on that account. And I had another 50 million in my account at all times. The rule I made was I never dip below 50 million. That way I knew if there was ever a DLC that Rockstar just randomly released, I could purchase anything in it immediately. And, for example, Expanded and Enhanced coming to PC is a great example of a DLC. I literally spent like 80 million on the cars when they came out. So, yeah. Harm None has the best ideas. Harm None has good ideas. I don't watch Harm None too much, to be honest. I don't know. He posts similar videos to me. I try to be a bit more on the... oh, I forgot to grab the crate. I try to be a bit more on the technical side, right? I like to consider myself the Dark Viper of GTA Online, where Dark Viper is, you know, like the most well-respected grinder in the game. Content creator grinder, I should say. That's my goal, is to be, like, the professional is kind of the person I look up to when it comes to GTA content. The professional doesn't give a shit about what people think, and he also doesn't really care about making crazy thumbnails or having crazy edits in his videos. He simply gets to the facts, he tells them as it is, and he moves on. And that's what I try to do on this channel. If people don't like my content, then that's their problem. So, that's what I try to do for my content. Like, you can ask me about most cars in GTA, and I can tell you how much they cost, where to buy them, how fast they go, where they rank with the other cars, my personal experience from owning them, and how much money I think they're worth, right? I always find it funny when there's people that come into my comments and are like, you have the worst opinions. I'm like, yeah, bro. As a person who's played this game for like 10 years, who's driven about every single vehicle and been able to form an opinion on every single vehicle, who's actually pretty good at the game too. Like, there's a lot of people when I would make if I made the opinion right now and said, I think the Stinger TT is the best all-round car in the game, there would be a lot of people that would be like, actually, I think the Vigilante is the best, or I think the Weaponized Ignis is the best. And then I'd be like, okay, why? And then they'd be like, oh, well, the Stinger TT sucks. I'm like, does it? Because if you actually look at its handling, it's the 4th best, right? There's a lot of people, when I made my video saying this is the best Amanitech vehicle, that would be like, oh, the Stinger TT sucks on handling, though. And I'm like, it really doesn't. Oppressor Mark II is another great one. I have made so many videos saying why the Oppressor Mark II is not worth the 10 to 12 million to purchase it, get the Terabyte, get the Nightclub, put them all together, especially now that you can store the Terabyte inside of your garment factory. As a beginner, buy a garment factory, get the Terabyte, get the upgrade for the Terabyte that allows you to have the storage, and then, after getting your hands on a Kosatka and a Sparrow, you can focus on maybe getting an Oppressor. But yeah, there's a lot of people that will disagree with what I say, but I'll be like, why do you disagree? Because at the end of the day, I base a lot of my opinions off of statistics, right? I base a lot of my opinions off of stats. That's how I am. I'm a person that I love. GTAcars.net is my most used website when it comes to GTA. Bruffy1322, when I first found his channel, I literally nutted. Okay, maybe not literally, but you get my point. Like, bro, like, Bruffy1322 is the best GTA online content creator when it comes to information revolving around the game and new vehicles. Period. My content that I post is based off of his lap times and his top speeds. So Bruffy just does a quick recap of, hey guys, it's Bruffy1322, and in today's GTO video, you know, I'm going to be showcasing the lap time and top speed of the Banshee GTS, and he says it goes 172 miles per hour and has a lap time of 59 seconds, placing it 3rd out of the 112 sports cars in the game. And then what I'll do is I will actually take that a step further so that you guys can have more information. I'll show the top speed, I'll show the lap time, but then I'll actually do a lap, and I will customize the vehicle and share my opinion on the car overall. So that's exactly my goal, right? The other thing I'm trying to focus on is the younger generation, right? GTA 6 isn't going to be for us. I mean, yes, obviously, every single person that's playing GTA 5 and that has played GTA 5 will probably want to get GTA 6. But at the end of the day, GTA 6 is more for, once again, a younger generation. It's just like GTA 4. GTA 4 had one generation of people, and then GTA 5 had an entirely different generation of people. And that is the way that I see GTA 6 working, is you're going to see more content creators like Kwebbelkop and Slogo and Jelly making content on GTA 6. You know, hey guys, welcome to the channel, we're going to do parkour. You're going to see all that content, not Point 4 Live. You're going to see all the cringe content creators, right? And I actually really do like parkour. I'm not going to lie. GTA parkour is fun as hell. But GTA 6 is going to be more focused on a younger generation. And it's why when I record my videos, I have more of a excited, you know, engaging voice rather than, hey guys, welcome to the channel. How you guys doing? In today's video, I'll be telling you about the Oppressor Mark II. It's more like, hey guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be shoving an Oppressor Mark II rocket up my ass. Like, you get the point. Alrighty. Banshee hits over 172. Unless the speed I'm getting is a lie. Well, first thing that I should mention is that speedos do not tell the truth in GTA unless it's a digital speedometer. For example, see my Sparrow speedo? See how it says I'm going like 100 knots or whatever? That's wrong. Yes, it does go up relative to your speed, but the actual speed they list is wrong. Certain vehicles you drive like an Osiris will say you're going like 180 miles an hour. The Osiris does not go that fast. It has a top speed of 170. Now, yes, you can drive faster. 172 is the base top speed, but if you hit little bumps on the ground, it will rev the engine, the tires will spin, and it will give you a speed boost. I can show you a great example of this, is the Coquette D10, right? If I set my spawn location really quickly to... There you go, Vinewood Car Club Garage. I'm going to pull out the Coquette D10. Now, on paper, the Coquette D10 is a listed top speed of around 130-ish miles per hour, okay? But I'm going to be able to drive my Coquette D10, guaranteed, 160 to 180 miles an hour. And the reason why is it's called advanced handling flags. When you drive over bumps, your vehicle engine revs, which gives you more speed, and then you drive over more bumps faster, which gives you more revving, which gives you more speed. That's exactly how it works. So, if we make our way to level 2, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. So we got GTAcars.net, right? If I go to D10, that's not what I wanted, D10. All right, so here's the Coquette D10, 1.5 million, and has a top speed of, I don't want kilometers per hour. Can I change this to miles per hour? There you go. Okay, 130.5, just about as I said. So it goes 130.5. Watch the speed of this vehicle when I'm driving it. So we got our Coquette D10. I have the police variant over here. This is the Coquette D10, all right? Watch my speed on the D10 as I drive it down the road. 130 base, but you're going to notice that the moment I drive, it's going to go a lot faster. So let's set our waypoint down the highway here. I don't know why I had to set it that far, but we set it down the highway. Okay, so this is a digital speedometer. It's why I choose this vehicle. It's a great example. So digital speedos are, look at the speed already. 140, 144, 145. So you can see that when I drive over little bumps, it speeds up insanely quick. Look at that. Every time I hit a bump, you can see the car just speeds up. 150, 160. But the moment I don't hit a bump, watch it slow down. See, 140 now. So the vehicle's base top speed is 130. But because of these bumps that are all over the road, it boosts that speed. And you'll see that, a great example of this, when we get actually to the flat ground. Most of the roads in GTA are not perfectly flat. And you can see that again, we're hitting little bumps here and there. But we're going to get onto this bridge right here. And this bridge is basically perfectly flat. So watch our speed now that we're on this bridge. So it's going to start slowing down. 143, 142. Watch it. Just keeps going down. 139, 138. Now, once we go downhill, obviously, we'll speed up a bit. But you get my point. Even downhill, once you hit that bump, that's when you start to speed up again. 150. So that's called advanced handling speed flags. And when you're driving down the road, certain vehicles will go much faster than what they're supposed to based off of these bumps. That is exactly how it works. So a listed top speed might be one thing. You can see there, we're actually going 130. We're at our top speed. It's going to stop right at about 130. There you go. But the moment we hit a bump, it'll go right back up to the speed of 160 plus. But yes, we can see right now we're at the actual base top speed. So digital speedometers are correct on the listed values. And then speedos that are not digital, something like the Armored Kuruma has, do not trust. They are wrong. They will lie to you. Okay. Or Tankudo Hangar. All right. Are the Vincent Cop missions worth it? Not really. Unless you're a beginner. In a cop car, you mean like the dispatch work? No, you don't even need to do them in a cop car. You can literally do them in a normal car. All right, we're going to do 3 more sources today, guys, and then we will, we're going to end off today's video after these 3 more sources. Obviously, if you'd like to see more content like this, please consider smashing that subscribe button, hit that like button, and if you're not in the Discord, it's pinned in that top comment. Click it, it'll expand, and the Discord link will be right there. We've already got... Oh, my God. Okay, well... Let's just source a jewelry and gemstone. When you load in, fun fact, when you load into a new lobby, it resets the countdown. And because I finished that mission too fast, the countdown wasn't reset for it, so that sucks. Oh well. We'll just do a gemstone, because we already have 2 of them from Rooster, and then we'll have 3. Is this for GTA Plus? I would recommend to just read the little top blurb. Okay. We laid the foundation for these youngsters that were too young when GTA 5 launched. Yes, exactly. I was too young when GTA 5 launched. I'm 22 years old at the current time. So GTA 5 is 10 years old. I think, no, GTA Online's 10 years old. Hey, Alexa, when did Grand Theft Auto 5 release? I think it was 2008. I could be wrong.
Grand Theft Auto 5 was released on November 18, 2014, and it is available on
2014. So it's
PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox 360, and 2 other platforms.
Thank you. So it's 11 years old. So when GTA 5 first came out, I was 11. Yep, because I'm 22 now. So I was 11 years old when it came out. I remember Jacksepticeye. Oh, welcome back to the channel. My name's Jacksepticeye. Yeah. Or no, it's top of the morning to you laddies. I'm Jacksepticeye. And in today's video, we'll be playing Grand Theft Auto Online. Turning on moon gravity and doing a BMX hop. Sticky bomb. Like, that was my childhood. Jacksepticeye was my childhood, watching him play GTA. And doing the cheat codes and everything like that. So I got access to GTA when I was probably 13 years old. I was actually able to play it. I somehow convinced my parents to let me play a game where I could rape and murder people. So, point being, I was the kid when GTA Online came out. I was the kid. But obviously, now I'm the older generation. And when GTA 6 comes out, I will hopefully be the perfect age for making content on this game. If GTA 6 doesn't do well, and let's say YouTube isn't a career option for me, I will probably just go to college and do something different with my life. But right now, I'm banking on the fact... I mean, people don't, like, have people seen Quebble Cop's house? Bro doesn't even do anything anymore. He just makes, like, dog shit AI videos. He's cooked his entire career based off of his terrible meme AI. But, point being, like, if I've already got a couple videos with 500k views, but if I'm posting GTA 6 content, the biggest problem with GTA 5 is that there's a deficit of content that can be posted. Because, you have to remember, there's been 11 years of content. It's impossible for me to make a video, apart from, like, the new businesses that get released, but it's impossible for me to make a video on something that's new when it's been out for 11 years. I can't make a video on a business like the Hangar or a new money method, because at some point somebody's made that money video somewhere. It's just not possible, right? So the only hope that I can have is that newer players who haven't seen those older videos, out with the old and with the new, watch that content. And that's what I built my channel off of, right? So that's exactly how my channel's been working. And when GTA 6 comes out, that'll be different. It'll be very different, because there will be a huge influx of content, right? It's going to be a massive... Content creators like TGG, sure, he's very popular. I can tell you when GTA 6 comes out, there will be a massive change in the most popular content creators. That's what I'll say. There will be people like my channel, which are smaller, which will massively capitalize on the influx of content that you're able to make on GTA, and it'll be huge, right? The thing that I'm a little worried about when it comes to GTA 6 is, will there be an online on day one? Or will it be released later? If they release GTA story mode first, I'm gonna have to post videos on how to do this, how to do that, right? How to do all of these things on story mode as quick as possible. Should you choose option A? Should you choose option B? The best cars in story mode. And then when that's done and when they release online mode, then I can post videos on online. TGG and Dark Viper won't go mad. Yes, exactly, right? There's going to be a lot. Dark Viper will do fine. Dark Viper will be completely fine. TGG will have competition, right? Right now, TGG basically reigns supreme. There are content creators which get a lot of views. Subscribe for Tacos is one of them. I was actually hoping I could get in contact with him, but the guy who said he was going to get me in contact with him never did. But there's a lot of... Subscribe for Tacos gets a lot of views. Hard None does, but it's really only his weekly update videos. The other ones, he doesn't get as many views on, but Subscribe for Tacos is, I would say, TGG's biggest competition right now, in terms of videos. And then... I don't know what's been going on with YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, YouTube's been kind of screwing me over for the past couple months. Like, I'm finally motivated to a point where I'm posting videos daily, but it sucks, trust me. When you're putting in 2 to 3 hours a day to post a GTA video that's gonna get like 2,000 views, 3,000 views max, it just sucks. Because, especially, I run another channel. I run a World of Tanks Blitz channel, and that channel has 110,000 subs. And I get, on average, 15 to 10,000 views a video, any video. I'm the most popular content creator on the game. And that game is my sole income right now. But the thing is I would love GTA 6 to be my sole income, but when I put in so much more effort on these videos than I do those videos, and yet I'm getting a fifth of the views, and it's been like that for like a year now, it does hurt a bit, and it demotivates you on the content that you're posting, right? So this week, the channel's been doing really good, which is very motivational, but the question is, how long does that last? Will it go back down? Is YouTube gonna stop doing it? I've been posting 2 videos a day for the last, like, 4 days. If I stop posting 2 videos a day and I go back to one a day, because I literally won't be able to come up with ideas for 2 videos a day forever, does that mean YouTube's gonna say, oh, look, he has a dip in his viewers, we're gonna have to lower his recommendations now, right? Like, YouTube is an ever-changing environment where you have to keep up to date with everything. I'm not gonna lie, I have ChatGPT help me with my videos. I think that ChatGPT is actually one of the major... I almost just died there. I'm not gonna lie, I think ChatGPT is the major reason why my channel's doing very well over the past 2 weeks. I have been titling a lot of my videos like I do my Blitz videos. All caps, and I've been focusing more on making the content. You know, Blitz is mainly a kids game, so I've been posting my videos more towards a younger audience on GTA. And I think what I've been realizing is that while I do need to obviously entice the younger audience to watch, because if you have an older audience, eventually they're going to get old and quit playing the game, and that's where you have YouTube channels with massive amounts of subscribers, but yet they don't have many viewers. So the best way to do it is to have a mix of both and cater to both, right? And the goal is that now I've been using ChatGPT to help me with my titles, because I'll say, ChatGPT, get me the 10 most popular videos from other popular content creators on this topic, and then give me a title that's similar but different enough that it's not copying. And then ChatGPT, I'll say, give me 10 different titles. And then I will take those 10 different titles, and then I will make something based off of those titles that I think looks good. And then I will have it write me a description for the video, and then I'll have it come up with tags for the video. And I think that those 3 things have really been helping the channel do well. So I don't know if that's the case. Maybe it's copium. I'll find out in the next couple of weeks, but we'll see. There are good GTA channels that only get 30 views, I know, and there's also channels that get way more views than they should on content that really isn't that impressive to me. I talked about this in the past. There's a video by a content creator, and I won't say them by name. And I don't have a problem with the content creator. Power to them if they're getting views, but also, this will be the last crate I source. But that content creator made a video on saying why the railgun ruins GTA. And the video breaks into the topic of there's no longer skill in the game, and you can just pull out a railgun and kill that person, blow that person up, complete this easier, right? And, you know, I'm thinking to myself, I don't agree with this at all. People have been wanting the railgun for years, it's been in the game for years, and it's actually been accessible if you do certain missions, you just couldn't keep it for longer than a day. We already have weapons like the explosive sniper. We already have weapons like the homing launcher and the rocket launcher, which do double, if not triple, the damage of the railgun. And when you add all of that together with the fact that the railgun still has downsides. If you're shooting through glass, it immediately goes through the glass, does not blow anything up. It also takes a while to reload. And, not to mention, it's incredibly expensive to shoot. It's $20,000 for 10 rounds, or 20 rounds. Like, it's expensive to shoot the railgun. But the thing to say is that, like, the railgun for me as a player, you know, these people make these videos and they're like, oh, it made GTA boring, but they are not the core grinding demographic. As a player who constantly grinds in GTA, I can tell you, oh, my helicopter died. Not very surprising, but as a player who is the core grinding demographic, we're gonna blow up. Oh, I lived! But as a player who is part of the core grinding demographic, I can tell you that players like myself who are selling in public lobbies absolutely require the railgun to be able to deal with enemy oppressor Mark IIs, with enemy helicopters and jets that are flying in the sky. There's people that complain, oh, jets no longer reign superior. Good! I don't like jets reigning superior. They're cringe. There should be ways for people on the ground to counter jets. A homing launcher or a freaking RPG that you have to pre-aim is not going to take a ride you out of the sky. And even if you do hit it, it's going to take like 3 connected shots to destroy the Raiju. That's bullshit. Give me a freaking railgun and I'll take that Raiju out of the sky with 2 to 3 attempts. And that is why the railgun is so good, because it gives you a fighting chance against players that otherwise would have been unstoppable. How many times in the past have you played GTA where some cringe-ass or Savage Pilot or, you know, laser before the nerf just went and blew you up in like half a second? Like, I do not like the aspect of air superiority oppressors and these cringe flying vehicles just being able to reign supreme over anybody that dares to do something on the ground. I love the fact that the railgun gives you that fighting chance to finally deal with somebody that's in the sky. So that's how I see the railgun, and it's why I highly disagree with that content creator's opinion. There is a content creator called Moon, who I will say by name. I think it's Moon. Maybe it's not, but I think it is. And he made a video talking about the inflation of GTA. It has like 1 million, 2 million views. And he's wrong. He's spreading all this hate about the inflation. And he left out the part of the fact that you earn a lot more money nowadays than you did in the past. The fact that the vehicles that were released back in the day still cost the same amount. And not to mention, as I said just a little bit before, you could only sell in public lobbies. And you could only source cargo in public lobbies in the past. The amount of money you earn nowadays is so much more than you could in the past. And again, it's one of these situations where people are like, oh, the game sucks now, oh, inflation, all this. And it's just not true. It's not true. So, there's so many situations where this is the case. And people have these content creators introduce hate rather than fact. It's a problem. Not all of us feel like going to the nearest spawn only to get our jet destroyed as we try to get in it. I mean, you're telling me that an RPG wouldn't destroy the jet, or an explosive sniper wouldn't already destroy the jet just as quickly? Personally, I don't like jet players. I think they're cringe. If you're getting in a jet to blow somebody up over and over and over with an explosive MG, you're cringe. I don't know what to say. Like, when I'm doing a sail mission and I have somebody swoop down in a ride and go, I think it's cringe. I will spawn snipe the hell out of them if I can. I'm telling you now. And there are many easy ways to counter it. Let me show you the easiest way. Go to SecuroServe, go to CEO abilities. It's right here. Ghost Organization. 3 minutes off the clock. Nobody can see you. Nobody can see what you called in. There are many easy ways to completely circumvent somebody knowing where your jet has spawned. And if somebody's smart enough to know where your spawns are, then power to them. To fight someone trying to grief you whilst going about your business? Well, in that situation, it's not really going to matter. Because, let's be honest, how quick can you call in an Oppressor Mark II? Let's see, you ready? Let's see how quick it would be for me to go call in an Oppressor Mark II. Okay, pretend instead of being in a CEO, I'm in a motorcycle club, and the Oppressor Mark II is the first vehicle that I have set to pull up on the wheel. You ready? Boom. Boom. Oh, and look at that, I have an Oppressor Mark II. That's it. That's all you need to do, and you have an Oppressor Mark II. Like, that's all you gotta do. So, like, I personally, I am incredibly happy that Rockstar has added the railgun into the game. I think it is one of the most useful tools for players to use and to take advantage of. And obviously, there will be people that always disagree. There is always going to be people that have their own opinions, but I do not see any negative it brings to the game. It's not overly toxic. It cannot one-shot any armored vehicle. It cannot one-shot any plane. It takes 2 shots, guaranteed. It does about half the damage of a normal explosion, so I think it's completely fair. How you doing, Abdullah? But you can let me know your personal feelings. But I am always going to be money grinder first, because money grinders don't do anything wrong. Sure, they can be annoying. I know that there are many annoying money grinders out there who literally cannot spend a waking day without saying how much they love special cargo. I hate special cargo. I think anybody that loves grinding special cargo is a bit of a loony, because it's not a very good way of earning money, to be entirely honest. Okay, we're good. But that's how I see it, right? That's how I see it. So, I don't know. You can let me know if you hate the railgun. I haven't died to a railgun yet, but what I can say is a couple months ago I was doing a sale mission for my motorcycle club business. Landed my... I was doing a plane one. I had the Mammoths as my... Is it the Mammoths? No, the Dodo. That's what it is. The Dodo, the water plane. I was using that for my motorcycle club sale mission. There was somebody in a... It was either a Raiju, a Hydra, or a Laser, one of the three, that was behind me, who was trying to destroy me. So I landed my plane, put on Ghost Org, got out my railgun, took them out of the sky in 2 shots. Ripped off their back rotor or ripped off their back fins in the first one. They couldn't control it. Smashed them in the second shot, and they instantly died. There's a video on it. Took them right out of the sky. The fact that you can do that is incredible. Previously, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I would have just sat there and spent 8 years aiming my homing launcher on them to accomplish literally nothing. So, I'm very happy about that. Still getting used to this stuff. We didn't have Ghost Org when Jets ruled. I've only just jumped back into modern times. I mean, Ghost Org has been in the game since Rockstar added the CEO's businesses. From the moment you could access the CEO tab, these CEO abilities have been here. So I would say that Ghost Org has been in the game for about 7 years at this point. Maybe 8 years. So I wouldn't say it's an entirely new thing. And not to mention, you can just call Lester. Going to call Lester and go off the radar has been available in the game for ever. Like, literally ever. And you got a minute off the radar. As long as you're not doing a sale mission, the vehicle's not pinged on the map. How did you put on Ghost Org while selling Motorcycle Club product? No, you can't. That's why I don't do Motorcycle Club sale missions. I mean, if you watch any video I post on the channel, I say, flat out right, Motorcycle Club businesses suck. I say it all the time. I'll keep saying it. They suck. They suck. They suck. Do not waste your time on Motorcycle Club businesses. You will literally not accomplish anything. Also, I'm going to... I think I'm going to keep sourcing. I know I said I was going to end off, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to source until Rooster comes back. I don't know. Maybe I'll just finish off with this one. I think that's what we'll do. I'll stream some more tomorrow, so you guys can watch me grind more. I'm going to fill this up to the max, and then we'll sell half of the crates off, and then we'll continue filling and filling and filling until we get it to the max value. That's the goal. You literally just said you done a Dodo one just now? What? No, I didn't say I had Ghost Org. I went off the radar. Oh, did I say Ghost Org? I meant to say I called Lester and went off the radar. If you call Lester, you can go off the radar, and your vehicle will be pinged on the map, but you won't be. So, I go off the radar after I get out of the vehicle, and then the person can't see me. I misspoke. I didn't mean to say Ghost Org. I meant to say Lester. You can call Lester on any business. You just can't, obviously, use CEO tab when you are part of a motorcycle club. Alrighty. So this will be the last crate we source. I'm going to take a look at my passive businesses, restock my nightclub and everything, and then we'll be done. You guys like my... We're almost there. We're so close. Okay, so the Raiju is definitely the easiest way to do these missions, by the way. And the reason why is because with the explosive MG and the ability to hover, for example, we got this this mission here. Also, if you don't know, you can actually go into first person on PC like this, and it can be a little bit easier to aim in on something if you're trying to destroy it, but look at how easy that is. And then we just pick up the crate. There you go. And we're done. Boop. Look how easy that is. Since when is it ×4 this week? I'll explain. That's the only downside of titling a video something like this, is that you're going to have every 10 seconds somebody asking. But essentially, it's ×2 for people that have GTA Plus for the whole month. Last month, Rockstar had ×2 the whole month for the bunker. And the final week of that month, they gave ×2 money to everybody. So, because of that, it was ×4. I'm hoping that this week Rockstar, or not this week, but this month, on the final week of the month, before April, they will give us ×2 money for everybody on the hangar, and then with the ×2 from GTA Plus, it'll be ×4. So that's the goal. That's the hopium. I'm grinding for hopefully ×4. If it's not, then oh well, I guess. No harm, no foul. Raiju's the best vehicle unless it's close? What do you mean unless it's close? Oh. I was reading that and I wasn't understanding what you meant, and then I was like, oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yes. If it's close, the Oppressor and the Sparrow are always going to be better because they're easier to call in and get to, and time is money, as I always say. So, yes, obviously using one of those vehicles is going to be better. I get off work. Going to work? ×4 is crazy. Yes. So, I don't know if it's going to be ×4. I don't. It's a speculation, just like how TGG speculated for 18,000 times that the GTA 6 trailer was going to come out every single day. So, it's just a speculation. Yeah, that's about it. We have quite a bit of stuff, as you can see already inside our hangar here. How much money is it worth? I think we have 35 crates, which is quite a bit. Let's see. Should I sell them? I'm tempted to sell the 15 crates I have here. And then that way I can start again with full chemicals and then just keep going. We have 180,000 here, 60,000 here. Do you guys think I should sell it, or do you think I should go until I have 25 of each? What I will do is I will sell, well, I don't know when frickin' Rooster's coming back. Let me load in a new lobby. Rooster usually, like, kind of bugs out, and you have to load into a new lobby for him to get there. ×4 on crate warehouses would be insane. Yeah, it'd be like 30 million a warehouse if you sold in a public lobby. Let's see if Rooster's back. No. Okay, not yet. I don't remember when I paid Rooster. That had to have been pretty soon. Alright, so what I'm gonna do... Let's hop in our Rogue, because it's right here. And then... I could retire crates from ×4. I know, right? Let's call out my Terabyte. And I want to restock my passive businesses really quick. And then after that... Oh, it is very foggy right now. But after we restock our passive businesses... I love the Rogue. It is... A lot of people are like, oh, the Raiju's the best. I do think the Rogue is still better than the Raiju just because of how maneuverable it is. There's always people like, oh, the Rogue is too maneuverable. I'm like, okay, then just turn down the handling option and it'll turn a little slower. Like, you have options, but like, this level of traverse is insane, and I love the Rogue because of it. It's incredibly fun to use. And it's not hard to fly. Like, if you're decent at flying, like you can see here, easy. Look at that. Perfect. Oh, well, we ripped off the landing gear, but still, we got where we needed to go. Like, it's not hard to fly the Rogue. Don't jump into that propeller character. Do you guys think we can get the Rogue off? I think we can take it off. We'll see. 25 is better? Oh, I went onto the wrong screen. Alright, here we go. So we got 600,000 in our nightclub. That's pretty good already. And let's rebook. Boop. And boop. And boop. And boop. Let's see if that's enough. 2 more, I think. Resident DJ, and boop. And boop. Perfect. Look at that. And if we go to nightclub management, it's earning $50,000 of income. Sweet. Alright, not bad. And then let's go back over to our bunker. Buy supplies. Oh, that's right. I can't click on the motorcycle businesses. And then we have air freight cargo here. What's kind of funny is I don't even need to be. It might be... No, it'd be more efficient because you have to bring them back anyway. But yeah, we have a decent money worth of air freight cargo so far. We're going to sell the jewelry and gemstones. if I get really, really unlucky and the game ends up giving me... I'm just going to sell it, though, because it'll be easy. Rogue is my go-to Raiju killer. It's so good. People don't realize how good the Rogue is. Okay, where's the Salem mission game? Ah, there it is. Alright, you want to see something funny? Watch this. Surprised your vehicle cargo ain't at 80%. It's because I don't really use it on this account. Oh, wait, the locations are right here. Maybe not worth. Alright, now we'll still do the first one because it's just a funny meme. Alright, you ready? This is so funny. Alright, here we go, guys. Yes. Let's see if Rockstar patched it yet. I can't see where the hook is. Oh, come on. I literally can't see where the hook is because it's so foggy. Oh, did I get it? Yes. Yes. Oh, my genius. It's too much to handle. It's too much to handle. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Mr. Krabs. Then we land this right here. Let me hop out. Let me do the first location. Oh, this is great. I'm having so much fun in this. Okay. Alright, let's go do the second one. Technically, that is pretty far away still. Bro, I'm stuck on this. Alright, let's park this right here. Yes, 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 yes. Here we go. Alright, and... yes, there we go. This is definitely faster than driving it, I'm gonna be honest. Like, driving this over all these mountains, nah, no way, bruh. This is way easier. This is way easier. Look at how easy this is. People are like, actually, this is harder to do than just normally the mission. Yeah, okay, bro. What planet are we living on? Jupiter? Can I have a ticket there? This is so much faster than it would have been. And I'd have to climb all the way over here. There you go. And land. Perfect. I mean, look at this. This is great. This is so good, bruh. Okay. And drop. There you go. Oh, wait. I forgot to... let me set the waypoint. See, now this is where the railgun's nice, because normally I'd have to, like, destroy these helicopters with effort, but the railgun... Where is this helicopter? Like, oh, I don't even know where that went. But with the railgun, I can just do that, and then I don't have to worry. Here we go again! Whoa! This is great. Oh, this is so glorious. There we go. It really even is worth full price. What, this? Yes, it is. Alrighty. The next drop off right over here. Oh, it flipped. Unfortunate. Oh, no, it's back. Okay. Oh, okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Can I... bruh. It says you must slow down. I think I'm going pretty slow, game. Like... Oh no. What will I ever do? Anyway. See? Railgun goated. Nobody's gonna complain that, like, oh darn, I can finish my mission easier now. This thing also semi-bulletproof glass, by the way. So you can't take damage while flying in it for the most part. Oh! Wait. I forgot to set the waypoint. That might be a little helpful. Yeah, whatever. We'll just... This one's close enough that I don't really need to use the iron wheel. Alright, here we go. Ugh. You know, the only thing that sucks is when you become popular in GTA, it's going to be harder to sell in sale missions. I can tell you for a fact that there will be people that will probably go out of their way and try and grief me. And that sucks. And then we have the last one right there. Off we go! Woo! Oh, look at this beautiful landing. Ain't she a beauty? Ow. I don't even know what we hit. That was like an invisible object. Can you fully upgrade the mule? You can, but there's no... Like, you can put flares on it, and you can put speed and armor, but that's it. There's nothing, like, crazy about its upgrades. And done. By the way, for anybody watching and you didn't see how much... Bro. There's no way. Oh, there you go. For anybody watching and you're like, ooh, he's about to make a lot of money. No. This is just from Rooster. So, it's, going away. It's like 180,000 worth. Alright, and... I don't think I'm going to use Rooster in the future. Should I not leave the area, game? Like, is this not far enough away? Would you like me to... Let's see how far the game wants me to go, guys. Should I have to go to the city? Is this not far enough yet? Uh-huh. Is it because I'm in the vehicle? Can I not be in this vehicle? Like, I don't understand what Rockstar wants from here. Is this not leaving the area? Look at how far away we are already, bruh. Wow. Okay, is this good enough for you, Rockstar? I think this mission might be bugged, guys. I think it might be a little bugged. Yeah, bro. Leave the area. So, how much further would you like me to go? Just out of curiosity. Wow. What the frick? Bro, there's no way he sourced jewelry and gemstones. That's what I just sold! No! I knew it! I knew the game was gonna screw me over. Frickin' A. Hurrah. Oh, that's so cringe. Oh, that's so cringe. Oh, well. I think we have 2 other crates I'll have to sell at some point. But it's not that big of a deal. Either way, hopefully all of you enjoyed today's stream. If you'd like to see more like it, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below. I'll be streaming possibly more tomorrow. We're going to continue grinding out the hangar, so that's about it. I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.